Hello, everybody. So far, I'm the only one here. I'm trying to figure out where my camera lens is. I think I'm looking at it over here. Yeah. So hopefully somebody else shows up soon because I don't know what I'm doing. So y'all might have to help me if Patrice or Eve don't show up. All right. So what I'm going to do tonight is an applique design. But before I get started, let me see who's here and say hi to everybody. Hey, Shay Shay, how are you? And Patrice Johnson, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Chris, I loved your idea on making the heart for my sign. We're going to see which design I downloaded. I don't even know because the measurements they said didn't really match what I thought they were supposed to be. So we'll see. Anyway, can you guys hear me? Thanks, Chris. I guess you can hear me because Chris said she's here to help. If you can't hear me, put like some stop signs or something in the chat. All right, AJ, I hope you found some fabric. You can tell me what I'm doing wrong too. Hey, Kirsten. All right. Hey, Dims, did you make it home or are you on the road still? If you're home, you might need to come up here and help me. And T Create, hello. Just Paper Crafting, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Simply Blessed Hands, thank you so much for being here. Crafty Leo, hey, you might see me make a fool of myself tonight. This is going to be a comedy show. It's not really a tutorial, it's a comedy show. All right, who did I miss? Miss Nene, I'm not sure if I said hello to you. Mary Brown, hello. Sorry that I have to turn sideways here. Creative Kim, hello, thanks for being here. Simply Blessed Hands, I'm not sure if I said hi. Juana, the crafty Puerto Rican, is here. You'll be able to give me some help too. I'll bet probably most of you will be able to give me help. All right, so I don't know if you looked, but in the video description is the project that I'm going to do. It's very, very simple because I'm a novice at this. I am almost brand new. So we're going to see how this turns out. It is a heart, and so I have a couple of fabrics. I live quite a ways from any stores that carry fabric. So I had this on hand, and I thought for Valentine's Day that would work. It's reds and kind of a light red, pink color. So I might do that. Or I also have this bright polka dot pattern, and I'm not sure which one I want to do. It is going to have, you know, the embroidery around it. And then I might actually, if I figure it out, put a word or something inside of the heart, but I might do that later. So do you guys have a preference? So this is 1, and this is 2. And if I mess up on either of those, I'll use the other one. So put a 1 or a 2. What do you think I should use? All right, so Chris says she likes the check. So that was a 1. Just Paper Crafting. I think we're tied. Any other votes? Anybody else? Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody might have to count for me. Okay, I see a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 2. Hey, Unbiased. Rachel, you might have to help me as well because I don't know what I'm doing. I see a bunch of 2s. Hi, Deborah Smith. Kathy Evans, hello. Thanks for coming in. Penley Ann's Creations, Penny. Hey, thanks for being here. All right, so I mainly see 2s. So that was this one. So that's what we're going to go with. So that's going to have me change my thread because I had gotten out the red thread, but I'll keep it handy. And then, ooh, that's a mess over there. I was going to show you the wall where I made a little shelf for my thread. Looks like there's more too. So that's what I'm going to go with, Kay. Kay, thanks for coming in. I'm not sure if you've made a live before, but I appreciate it. And since you've been watching my channel now, you probably know I don't do embroidery. So this is more of a just, let me try to figure it out. I know there's a lot of people in the chat that do embroidery, so they can help me along the way. And so let me grab some thread. Do you think I ought to use bright pink that kind of matches it? Do you think I ought to use white? Do you think I ought to go with something that totally different? Craft rooms, yeah, mine is messy. Here, let me add the other camera. There we go. So I have my webcam here, and you can see my little light over there. But I don't know if I want to do this. But here we go. Okay, there's my embroidery holder. That's all the thread I have so far. And I mostly got it from a bundle off of Amazon, candle thread. So what do you think I should use for the thread for this? Let's see, back with a set schedule starting January 2nd. And Crafty Leo, how many more months before your baby? Unbiased, I'm not sure if I got this, but we're going to try. All right, any thoughts on a color thread here? And then let me see, I might need to turn that light off over there. Let me go get rid of that light. 9 more weeks. Okay, so Creative Kim, thank you. She says white. Is there a satin outline around the heart? I don't think so. I think it's just a heart, and the applique is the thread on it. Chris, don't ask me such hard questions. All right, white thread. Just hey, 7:55. I'm going to have a comedy show tonight. I'm trying to embroider and I don't know what I'm doing. But you're making me hungry talking about those corn nuggets I haven't eaten. Okay, I'm going to go ditch this light. Let's see. Does that make things? That makes things really dark. All right, we're just going to try it a different way. Okay, so I see Brody, which is Patrice's embroidery beast, and I see Patrice backstage. So let me let them in. Let's see, white will pop against the pink. Here's the only issue. Well, let me let Patrice in. We'll let Brody in. We'll let Patrice in. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Mirror Bear, I didn't abandon you.
I was worried. I thought someday she's just going to do it to me on purpose. But
I'm not. I would never do that to you. I was actually watching on the screen, trying to get ready. I can't find my USB, but hey, girl.
Oh, no.
Wednesday.
Thank you. This embroidery stuff takes a long time to get ready for. It's not like sublimation where you just print out a picture and burn it onto something.
Nope.
Let's see. Hey, Sharon Davenport. All right.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, Shay Shay.
Oh, so Rachel's telling me the part of the problem is the light on the machine. I'll see if I can figure out how to turn that off when I'm doing this. I know when you were doing your live that it made it, harder, but it's okay. We'll have a chance to see it. So if it's bright, I'll show it to you when I'm done. Hey,
we'll figure it out.
Deborah Smith, thank you. She says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate that. All right. So you got people telling you hi.
Hey, everybody. I see Miss Rachel out there. Hey, Queen.
Yes.
Hey, Rosalind. Creative Kim, Wanna, Just Paper. Everybody, Wanna. Happy Wednesday. Happy last Wednesday of 2022.
Oh, my goodness. That is so hard to believe.
I know.
So hard to believe. Okay, I saw somebody I have not said hello to yet. It was Rosalind, I think. Hello, Rosalind. Okay, so I was getting ready to tell you, whoever was talking about the stitch color, the issue is I'm putting it on some fabric that I'm going to use to make a little pillow out of. Or if I do the wrong size, I'm going to use it to put in the middle of my sign for February, which I know you can't see the sign, but I change out the middle of my sign. So if it's little, I'll put it up there. If it's big enough for a pillow, I'll end up putting it on the pillow. So the fabric's white. Whoops. The fabric's white. And then we have this. So does that change your opinion on what color thread I should use? Because, which is okay if it blends in with the fabric. I don't really care, but I probably need to give you that information before I tell you what color, before I have you tell me what color thread to use. So, okay. Oh, and Chris asked that, what color pillow are you using? I'm going to use white. I'm going to make the pillow, not tonight, but I'm going to make the pillow. Hey, Sissy Sue Creations. Thanks for being here. Hello, Up Design. So, Patrice, I know you've been working on editing a video today because I saw it went up about an hour ago. Haven't got to watch it yet, but I can't wait.
Oh, that's good. You already know how to do that, Marilyn.
Not pictures, though. I need to learn how to do pictures.
You're going to like it's so easy.
Hey, Tammy Jones. Okay, so Chris, so now that I've shown you the color of the fabric, you think hot pink for the color of thread? So Rachel, you think like a medium pink or pink that is about this color? What are you going to embroidery, Patrice? Or embroider, I guess embroider is the right word.
So I've been working on a new design for a new hoodie for Valentine's Day. And I have a few other designs I'm working on, but I'm going to test out this design tonight with you.
Awesome. So it's an embroidery design that you might put on Etsy?
Yeah, well, I might do the sweatshirt. I don't know if people will really want my embroidery designs. Like, I'm not really, all that great at it, but we'll see.
Sure you're not. Now, Rachel said, I don't know if she meant can you plug a USB cord directly into your embroidery machine, directly from your computer to your machine if you can't find your USB drive?
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
I found it. Don't worry.
Oh, good. Okay.
I didn't find my favorite one. Like, I have them labeled. Brody has his own USB drive, and I can't find it. And I think I took it to school with me.
So it's fighting with your crystal katana.
Oh, listen. I'm about to quit them. It's too much. I'm losing too many of my things to that school.
Okay, so everybody's telling me to use a dark pink and at least the darkness of the pillow, the applique, and I don't have a huge selection, so I see one I think I'll try. We'll go with it. And then Kay, this is an applique design. So if you're asking that question, you are an embroidery enthusiast. So welcome here, because I didn't even know what an applique was. All right, Patrice.
You have everybody in the chat that needs to be in the chat.
I know.
I see Shay. I see Unbiased. So who else did I miss that,
Dempsey's in there. I think they're on their way home still. I don't see Mary.
Juan is here.
Yes, Juan is here. I think Marianne, she is an embroidery person. What do you call a person that does embroidery? Embroideress? Hey, Karen Nicholas. Okay, so Kay, you do embroidery. So please don't hold this against me. This is all, let's see, that lady's fault. Look right? Did that look right? It's her fault.
Listen, she has had this embroidery machine for about 3 years now.
No, I have not.
She has only done maybe one real project with it, because that first one didn't count because you were being
I'm not sure I've even done one true project with it.
You were being a little shady with that first project you did. Do you remember?
I'm glad that's the word you used. I was worried about what was coming out of your mouth there. Yes, I do remember. So for anybody that wasn't there, oh yeah, because it was a Zoom, so there was like 9 or 12 of us there. So, but some of you guys have heard this. So I stitched out, please help me.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know what I was doing.
You're
Okay.
a hot mess.
Well, Kay, you're much more of an expert than I am. Sissy, I'm turning red. I blush pretty easily. I don't know why. I'm
It's
a
all good,
crazy
Mayor Bear.
fool. Okay, Demps made it home. So Demps, let me know if you want to embroider. So what's a person called that does embroidery?
Did anybody tell us that?
Mm,
No.
I don't think
Whatever
so.
whatever it is, we're going to be professionals at it. Okay.
Right.
Prepared.
I'm going to do it. So let me grab the right color of thread. Let's hope I can actually thread my machine today.
Kay said that we're just embroiderers. That's it.
Embroiderers. Okay.
Nothing special.
Okay, yeah. And Rachel said, not a special name. Hey, Lena Doyle's Crafting. All right, so I don't think this is a great color for it, but that's all I have. I could either go, oh, that's not bad. Okay, I have a good color.
Mine is black.
I have a good color. Have you talked to Eve today or corresponded with her at all?
I haven't. I didn't want to pressure her. So
Yeah.
I didn't really bother because I know that she's trying to get a lot of those orders out. And so I didn't really want to pressure her too much. So I gave her a little bit of space.
Yeah.
You know, I'm good for giving people a little bit of space.
Oh, sure you are. Sure.
Marilyn, what am I going to do with you?
Okay, so you said you're doing a hoodie?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a hoodie. It's really to test out a hoodie. I got one of these polyester hoodies that I have tons of, and so I'm just gonna test it out and see how it looks. It's gonna be a Valentine's Day.
Cool. Yours gonna be fancy.
Huh?
Yours will be fancy. They need to see something better on here than a silly little applique heart. But I'm learning.
Let's not speak too quickly. Okay. Let's not make them hopeful. Okay. Because
that is true. Okay. So over the last few weeks, I've ordered these. I have these. I think I picked these up at Walmart. Cute little gold scissors that have the divot in them. Whatever. Angle.
Yes. Perfect.
That thing. But, and I've had those for probably 6 weeks. But look at this. I got these I think they look like a stork bill. Little stork bill.
It does. It does.
To cut around the applique. I haven't used them yet, so I'm excited.
Y'all, Marilyn is more excited about all of the notions and the tools and everything than she is about actually embroidering.
Isn't that sometimes the best part of crafting? Oh. So Sharon, thank you. She said we all started somewhere. Okay. Sissy Sue Creation says you guys are a hoot. Oh, well, I'm glad that hopefully we make you laugh. Because if we make you laugh, most of you in here don't need to learn anything from me about embroidery. But if we can just make you laugh or smile or feel good or not feel by yourself, then mission accomplished.
Yep. I agree, Mayor Bear.
Because I sure feel better when I'm hanging out with you and everybody in the chat versus my butt downstairs watching TV.
Oh, with Tim?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I love sitting watching TV with Tim.
I know.
But you know, it's also nice to do.
This is fun. This is girls' night out.
We're
hanging out. We're going to stab material with a sharp instrument. I mean, what more could we ask for?
That's true.
It's either that or I'm going to be watching the ID network. So, I mean, might as well, do
well, I do love to do that as well. Okay, so here's what I think. Based upon things that I've heard, like if you tear it, don't wear it. And I'm not wearing this, so I can use tear away. And thanks, I'm biased. More fun here. Yes.
Do you?
Okay.
You're not gonna wash whatever you're putting that on, right?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so. Well, if it's a pillow cover, I might have to sometime. Should I use cutaway?
Yeah, if you're gonna wash it.
Okay. I have that too.
Oh, wait, Chris said use tearaway. You know she knows more than me.
She does. You know what? If I use tearaway, I probably don't need these, do I? I just like doing this. Wonka, 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 wonka. Oh, I'm close enough to the camera. Wonka, 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 wonka,
No,
wonka.
this is going to be a hot mess tonight. Let me just let you know.
You know I don't want to do this.
Because she's already with the foolery and the
I'm
shenanigans.
avoiding. Okay, so Crafty Puerto Rican says tearaway also. Hey, Marissa, how are you? What are you going to make tonight, Marissa? Okay. Whew. Hot. Okay, so I'm using tearaway. I mean, the pillow's just going to sit on the bed or the couch or something. It's not going to get dirty, so it's not like I need to wash it very often. All righty, so I need to figure out where my designs are. Okay, so Chris says tearaway can be washed, just not like clothes washing where you're washing it a lot.
Yeah, you're not going to wash it a lot.
So let me remember how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to change things up here. I don't know. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not really what I want to do. Let's see.
Meryl. So originally I was going to do a faux chenille patch, but I think I'm going to wait to do that tomorrow.
Originally you were going to do what?
A faux chenille patch for an embroidery that I'm making for one of my kids.
Cool.
But I'll do that tomorrow. This is more fun right now. Less stress.
Okay, so starting out, you guys can't tell what that says, so when I need help, I'll let you know. But here's what I'm doing, and it'll be pretty quick. Remove hoop, clear the embroidery arm for calibration, and attach the presser foot. And that all I do on this machine is embroidery, so it's already out there. Ooh. Okay. First time I did that, that scared me to death. Okay. I'm going to read comments.
What, have you given up already, Marilyn? What happened?
Hey, Paula D.
She's all happy saying, hey, we can't.
All right. So now
we can't see the screen. I think we can't see anything there, Bear.
I know.
It's okay. Don't worry. Don't stress yourself.
Look at that mess on the floor over there.
It's all good. I'm hiding my mess on the floor, so don't worry.
If it says anything, I'll read it. Right now, it doesn't say anything. So I got to figure out how to access my USB drive, and I think I hit this button up at the top. And then there's my little file folder. And then it says My Files with a plus. I think I click that. Okay. And My Files, I can either pick a folder or USB device. Okay, so here's a bunch of my files. I downloaded 4 because I didn't know what size they were, because it was saying inches and they didn't match what. I'm just going to pick one. Let's pick the first one. Uh-oh, now what? Oh, I have to hold it down. Error loading a file. That is not good. Well, we're done, Patrice. We're done, Patrice.
No, we're not. What's the exchange? So what exchange does your machine require? Does it take DST and PES, or?
It takes HUS, and that's what I downloaded.
Oh, girl, I don't know anything about your Husqvarna. Never mind.
Uh-oh. Hey, look, there's hearts. There's hearts right there. I got some hearts, but there's 4 different pictures. So I guess, oh man, here's what I need you guys' help.
Chris said that the design probably told you what hoop size to choose. So what was the hoop size on your design?
I don't know.
So look at the original design. No, don't stress out. Everybody here they're friendly, so don't worry. Don't stress out. Okay?
So the original design is on Creative Fabrica, and it had a bunch of sizes. So I just dragged a bunch of them over.
Oh my goodness.
I dragged 4 that said HUSK. Oh, Karen, thank you.
Listen, Karen, where's our thank you, Karen.
Oh, I need a bell. I need a bell.
Marilyn. Okay, so don't panic. So you just need to go back and look at the file and see which size hoop. Sometimes they list the hoop size in the actual file name.
Yay, thank you, Karen. Okay. I don't know. I'd rather wing it like I want to. Let me see what this says.
Oh no. She wants to wing it, y'all.
Okay,
This is about to be insane.
It tells me when I click on it, it says 150 by 150 hoop.
Okay, so that's usually in millimeters.
Okay, so I don't have 150 by 150, but I have 150 by 240. So I'll use it. I'll just be wasting a little material. But here's the deal. I am going to, I'm making a pillow out of it anyway, so I need to have a bunch of fabric still attached to it. Right? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, wait. Let's just turn that machine off. Yeah. So, but the thing is this. Okay, Chris, it came in. Did you? Yeah, but I haven't started using it yet, Chris, because I don't know how. Hey, Uni. Hey, Starla. Thanks for being here. Star, I don't know if I have this, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so.
Hey, Miss Starla.
So I have 4. I'm just going. I have 4 pictures on my screen from little files, and they all look slightly different. Like one looks thinner, and then the next one looks a little thicker. So I'm wondering if the 4 steps are in 4 files. Does that make sense? Did anybody, I think somebody was going to download this file. AJ did. It's in inches on the cut sheet. There's a cut sheet. Is the cut sheet the instructions?
Probably.
Oh,
because it's going to tell you like the order of your stitches and how to place them and that sort of thing. Do you have that sheet printed out already?
I didn't even know there was one. Hey, Coretta.
There should be one. Hey, Coretta. Hey, everybody that came in. I'm so sorry that I did not see everybody. Marilyn, sorry too, as y'all see.
I am
a hot mess right now.
I am a hot mess. I'm trying to learn on the fly.
Don't worry. No pressure on yourself, Marilyn. You're doing great.
And you're so full of it.
You are, and everybody's so helpful. Don't worry. You're going to get this done, okay? We're not going to quit. We're not.
No, I'm not quitting. I may not do
I'm not talking about not quitting the live. I'm talking about not quitting embroidering. Okay, so don't pull out any bling.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, so
yes.
I don't see a single file on here.
Do you see
that looks like a real file that I can open on my computer?
So when you open it, in which software are you using to open it, or you don't have software to open it?
I haven't started using software yet. Okay, AJ Harris says yes, and Kay says yes. So, did you plan to add the heat and bond? No, because I don't have heat and bond light, and I don't know if you saw my picture, but I did one applique twice. And I just laid it on there and it held in place okay. So no, I wasn't going to use heat and bond because I don't have the light. Chris told me the light, and I don't have a store near me where I can buy it. Okay.
Where's the file that you're using? It's on Creative Fabrica? You put
Yeah,
a link?
it's in the video description if you go to YouTube
All right, let me
and
go
look
to
under
it.
the video. The number behind is inches of the design. I can call you on your phone if you have earbuds. I don't. Not in here with me. They're downstairs on their little charger. Multiple file sequences. Okay, Kay answered the question. It is multiple files and it is the sequence. So it looks like I go with the thinnest file first.
I just gotta. I can't hear anything right now. Sorry.
Okay. So Kay, did you download this file? Because I have 4 oh, you can see my pictures. Okay. So this thick file, I think, is the final. This middle one is second to the last. I don't know why we have that one there plus this one. But I think this one probably is like the stitch down where it initially stitches down and then you cut around it. I don't have a Walmart near me, Chris. Okay. Placement, then tack down. So a placement stitch, Patrice, is that where I just put my white fabric down there and it's going to show? Okay.
Yep.
We're
So
ready.
Yep. That's it. And then after that, you may have like the tack down stitch. The placement stitch is just to let you know where you need to put your fabric.
Okay. So I got to get my machine. And look, somebody taught me when I did it wrong one time. They said, don't pull the thread up, to cut the thread up here and then pull it out down here. That's better for your machine. It causes less stuff in there. All right. So I think I can't remember if I was texting with Chris or messaging with her one day. I could not get this stupid thing threaded. And I mean, you just thread it like a sewing machine. I've owned a sewing machine since I was...
So Just Paper Crafting says that there's a PDF file that has the instructions.
She says there is one?
Yeah. Let me download this thing.
You...
I can't.
I can't find it. Okay, it says those are 4 different. Hey, Kevin. Kevin, it is a hot mess.
Hey, Kevin.
Choose one, and it will show you the steps there are. Okay, so just choose one of these and look at it. I'll choose the one with the big... Okay, hold it down. It's not doing anything. Come on. There we go.
PDF.
So but this is just one step. Like when I did one before on my screen, it showed me like one of whatever, blah, blah, blah. So this final one has 4,207 stitches.
And what size did you say that you got again?
It calls for 150 by 150. So I'm going to use my 240 by 150.
Okay. Explanation. That's the husk.
So our garage door's going up and down if you hear something.
No worries. I don't want that.
Okay. So let me make this a little bigger so y'all can see what a heck of a time I have doing this. Got lights everywhere that is really causing issues. Let's see what happens. I turn off my ring light.
So let's see what
Wow, that is so dark now. It'll be okay.
Hold on, let me switch back to this.
So we have this old coffee table. Show me your screen. Okay.
Did you see when Kay said to make sure your presser foot is up? So your tension discs are open?
It is. Yep.
Okay.
So Chris, I know you can't see it very well, but there's the screen. I don't know why there's 2 hearts there. Oh, I should have played with this before I came on live, but
Caroline, stop being hard on yourself. It's okay.
the other one I did, I'm adding more and more and more, I think. How do I delete one?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Okay, we're starting over. We're turning it off and starting over.
Good.
It did nothing for us. Turn it back on. It did nothing for us. Okay. So, Chris, you're saying turn that light over there back on? Okay, presser foot is up. How many stitches did this? Okay, so that part of the file said 4,200 and something. And Chris, I don't know what you want me to turn on unless it's my light back there. Yes, the light. Oh, it's on. I just moved it. Oh, delete all the designs on the screen and start over. I haven't seen an embroidery design where you have to add multiple files. It should be in the one file. Back down and the actual embroidery steps. Okay. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to lose my webcam if I put this thing back in my computer, which is what I need to do to start over.
It's okay. You can reconnect your webcam. Does anybody, who else has a Husqvarna out here? Let us know. You know who has a Husqvarna, Mare Bear? Flippy has a Husqvarna. And guess what? She has never used the embroidery part of her Husqvarna. I'm like, I should have called her, but she's not feeling well. And told her she needs to come and learn something.
Or teach me something.
No, she doesn't know anything about the embroidery part.
Okay. So this one says 80 by 80. So this is, like you were saying, or somebody was saying, a totally different file. Let me delete that. I found a little can. Delete all the designs. I guess that just means all on the screen, hopefully. All right, let's delete it. And then, okay, good. There's some files left.
Okay.
Okay, I wanted to delete that one. Why didn't that go away?
Okay, you are already helpful. No matter if you have the Husqvarna or not, you're helpful. We appreciate all the help.
Okay, I'm getting angry.
Oh, no, don't. So what? I feel like I'm just of no help, Marilyn.
Matter of fact, you're the one that got me into this situation. No, I'm kidding.
I am, but you have to you need to use this machine. I'm tired of you not using any embroidery, okay? I'm tired of it. So
oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I'm sweating. Okay, so I'm gonna put you over in the pictures.
Okay.
And then let's see.
Oh.
Let's see.
I need to. So, what are you guys working on? Are you all embroidering or doing any projects, filling any orders? What are you all working on? I'm over here acting like I don't know how to hoop this this hoodie. That's what I'm doing.
Eve's in the background. She saw me struggling, and she's like,
Thank the Lord.
I have to get on and help that poor woman.
Thank the Lord, because I'm no help.
Eve, I'm dying. It's so hot.
And it's funny, I was sitting here, I was like, she don't know I'm back there. And I was just about to text you and say, hey, I'm she don't know I'm backstage, but it's all right. Hey, family.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
What's
Oh,
going on? Are we riding the struggle train?
oh, we are definitely.
Yep.
Oh
You know, Patrice last night or whenever said Marilyn's just going to get off and bling anyway. And I said, no, I'm not.
no. Okay.
And I'm not.
She's
Okay.
telling herself that, Evie.
I will
Okay.
ruin my project before I give up.
What?
And you know
It
I
ain't that
drive
deep,
the
is it?
struggle train, so this is a whole hot mess over here, Evie.
What? So what are you struggling about?
I'm just struggling because I can't help Marilyn with nothing. I don't know anything about that Husker Barn.
Oh. What you doing, Marilyn?
So I downloaded too many files
Okay.
and I'm trying to figure out why I can't see the steps. And then supposedly there's an instruction sheet that I didn't see. So I'm going to go back I'm going to delete them off my little USB drive.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back to Creative Fabric and I'm starting over.
Okay. So do you have the link to the design that you're working with?
Yes, it is in.
Is it in the chat?
Yeah.
It's in the description under the video.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you said you downloaded too many files, which must mean because you know that most of the times they come with more than one version. As a matter of fact, on Creative Fabrica, they make you do all of the so many versions.
Yes. So when I dragged them over to my little thumb drive, I wasn't sure. Just add one design to. Okay. Thanks, Shay Shay. The problem is I don't know what size I want to use, but maybe Eve will help me.
Okay.
So I dragged over 4 different sizes because I couldn't tell from the file name how big they were.
Okay. Okay. All right. So did I ever send you the link to the embroidery editing program?
Yes, but I don't know how to use it yet.
Okay, no worries. Okay. So you and I are going to have to get together on that.
Okay.
All right. So let me find, you said it's in the description. Let me grab the file first and then let me turn this down too, by the way, because I know this is going to say something. Yep. Okay, good. All right.
Everybody in the chat gets tired of listening to me, not knowing what I'm doing. Thanks for stopping by. Choose one large heart design. Okay. That's what I want. I want one large heart design. And even when you get in there, you'll see there's like easily 40 files in there. And so yeah.
It's just a heart.
It's an applique heart. That's all. Okay. But want one that'll fit within my 240 by 150 hoop.
240 by 150?
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Marilyn.
Yes.
You thought you were getting an easy design, huh? You thought this was going to be so easy.
104 inches.
I should have known. I had no problems. Where the heck is my... I had no problems doing one the other day. It came out so cute. I don't know where it went. I have proof. I have pictures on my Facebook page.
Let me see. Marilyn, she's still hooking up. She had to take out the USB so that she could put in save it again. So she's gonna hook her sewing machine, her Husqvarna up in a few seconds.
Yeah.
We need
Marilyn.
I can't see you.
You can't
Marilyn.
see.
Yeah, you're so tiny.
Hold on. What in the world? This is
the biggest file is 6 inches. AJ says the biggest file. I know. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because this says 10 inches, but it's not 10 inches.
That was my problem. That's why I dragged all those different sizes in. I thought, well, I'll look and see how big they really are because the file.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is 1 inch. Let me see something because I think this one is, because at first I was like, none of these is going to fit your machine because it's 10 inches, but it's not. So this one must be 2 inches. Let me see.
So my husband's making all kind of noise, but it won't last long.
Okay, so it's not 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch.
Oh, see, that last one says 60 inches. And
It's
I was
6 inches. They just, I
that's
don't know why
that,
that person added a 0, but it's 6 inches.
okay, that's the one I
So
want.
maybe they were trying to,
I
no,
think.
they wasn't trying to say centimeters, I don't guess. But at any rate, yeah, no, 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch.
Actually, I want to do the 5 inch. Let's see.
Yeah, because your hoop you said was what again? 150 by what?
240.
150 by 240. 240 by 150. Okay, here we go.
You think that big one will fit in there?
150 by 240 is 9.45 by 5.91. So the biggest you'll be able to do is 5.5 roughly.
Okay.
So the 5 inch heart will fit.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. I see it right here. So drag that over.
One way, the biggest you can do is 5.5. The other way, because it's 9 something by 5 something, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's
yeah. I'll go with. I'd rather do the 5 inch one. Let's see. Hey Patrice, what size heat press in the background? So the Stitching Studio, Patrice is asking about your heat press back there. Is it a 16 by 20 or 16 by 24?
It's a 16 by 24. Oh, y'all.
Okay.
So, something out. It's a 16 by 24. Not in there good.
Okay, I think I have. Okay, I'll get rid of all that noise.
oh yeah, okay. So AJ Harris saw it. Yeah, it's 1 inch. I don't know why she put zeros on here.
Okay, I feel better. Sounds like, am I too not able to do this? Okay. So let me find it again. Hey, there's one that says, oh no, that's not Husqvarna. There's one that says 55, so that's probably 5.5 inches.
Right,
So
probably.
I can do that.
That's massive.
I'm gonna go with 5 inch still.
So the heat press that I have is a fancier studio heat press.
So what does your Valentine's design look like, Patrice?
Oh, I can show. I didn't print it out. This is the first time I'm stitching it, so it's really my test stitch. It just says I could share. Hold on, let's see if I have Chroma open. Let me share. I'll share it and see. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, I think I have it. So here in a minute, I'll put the webcam back on and you guys will be able to see the machine. Okay, so Stitching Studio, I think she just told you. Yeah, I'd like to have a 16 by 22. Or also, there goes hubby again. Okay.
So Patrice, are you doing embroidery too? I see Brody. Uh-oh, you muted.
Just muted me.
Brody is going to be stitching. So I'm making a new design for Valentine's, and Brody is going to be testing out this design that I digitized. Girl, I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna look.
Come through digitizing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Is it a Nomi? Is it Nomi Love?
No, not yet. Not this one. You know my Nomi's gonna make an appearance.
Man, that design was super cute.
Thank you, Evie.
It was super cute.
Thank you. Thank you. So are you all good? I wasn't going to bother you today because I know that you have so many other things that you have to deal with and you had orders to ship out. And so I didn't want to bother you. I didn't want to be a pest.
You're not ever a pest, but the orders are kicking my butt right now.
I can imagine.
So we've been nonstop almost the last couple of days because if it has, I think this past biome was the most challenging, not because it was because of shortages, um, shipping delays, now the weather.
Mm.
It was just, and it was crazy off the wall stuff that went on behind the scenes. That was like, why would this happen right now? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh my God, are you serious right now? So it's been a challenge, but we're finally to the place where we should be able to get everything out. But we're still waiting on some packages of some stuff, but it's okay. I think we got adequate coverage for the majority of it. So we should be good. But man, it was crazy. This time was crazy. Patrice, stop pulling that fabric in the hoop. You're stretching it, and that will cause puckering, Chris Smith said.
Huh?
And she's
Hey,
right.
Chris.
I know, right?
Hey, girl. I don't know. Something's wrong with my hoop. It's the hoop that's. Y'all know I'm always doing something I have no business doing. Y'all know that.
That's me. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? I told him when I came in, I don't know what I'm doing.
So, Marilyn, did you take the USB out of the machine and then take the designs off, or are you trying to take them off in the machine?
Yeah. I tried in the machine. It wasn't working. So I went ahead and put it on my computer. I removed them
Gotcha.
on my computer. And then I added one.
Okay.
And so this is going to work this time. There's a heart. There's only one heart. So let's get that on there. And it says 150 by 150. And so we're going. We're going.
150 by 150.
Wait, why does it say 150 by 150? Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind. Sorry. Okay.
Marilyn, why do you have me on the big screen?
Because I don't want to be on it.
So that Chris Smith continue pulling fabric.
That's right.
That's right. We're having Chris keep her eye on you. Here, let's see what well, we can't see you there.
Nope.
Darn it.
I didn't set up a table. A table cam.
Okay, so now there's what my heart looks like. And it's telling me to go. So I got to get my machine threaded and my fabric ironed. And you guys can see all the junk on my floor over there, but it's okay.
Shayna, no, it's going to be 5.5 by 5 and something. 5 point. It's going to be rough, almost 6 by 5.5. It's going to be a big design.
Okay. So one day, 755, who was on here, I don't know if she still is. She was, so Shay, Eve figured out that their system was all messed up. And we think this is about 5 by 6 inches. That's what we're hoping for. We're going to see. Anyway, 755 said my craft room's always perfect. So I sent her a little picture the other day of what my craft room looked like. Whew. The wall behind me may look good. That's it.
You're welcome, Wanda. That's the funny thing. It's like, if y'all could really see my studio right now, y'all would be like, what in the, how does she function? I don't even know how it functions.
What is going on?
All right, so let's see if Marilyn can thread a machine.
She can.
Let's see.
Patrice, there's a question for you. Are you using fast frames?
Which one?
Are you using fast frames?
Fast springs?
Uh-huh.
No,
No.
what's a fast spring? Oh, the fast frames. No.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Let's see how this is gonna go. Marilyn has stressed me out.
It's stressing me out too. This is what happened the other day. I go down.
Okay, babe. So you can go down that channel. Go straight down. Yep. Around and back up the other side, the other channel.
Oh,
Go
that's
up.
the one. Okay, that's the one that I have to go on the
Yep.
right
And
side.
then when you go back up in there, just pull it straight back down and it should stick. Yep. And now when you come down, there should be a bar in the front of your needle. You go up under that bar and then you should be able to thread it.
Yes, there is.
I have mighty hoops. I do. I don't use them.
Big old fat fingers. It's hard to get back there, but
I have them.
there we go.
Y'all, somebody taught me a trick with the mighty hoops. I was like, what? And it works.
I know. I need to use the mighty hoops more. I just don't. I don't know. Use them.
Okay, here's where my 60-year-old eyes are a big old problem.
60, 46, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
If
right.
you wear progressives or bifocals, you're
There
going
we
to
go.
struggle.
Well, see, my issue is my left eye sees close, my right eye sees far away. So I can't, I would have to buy special
Glasses, yeah.
glasses. Yeah, and I'm too cheap to do that. Okay, I think I'm good.
What's the trick?
Let's see. Tried mighty hoops. What's the trick? Oh, so Eve, they want to know what the tricks are.
I'll show you the trick. I gotta get my
When you're ready
machine
to
back
show,
up and running, and when it's done, I can show you.
I'll put you
I
on
just
the
kind of let it stop. It's been getting on my nerves this afternoon. But it's actually really cool. I was like, why did I think of that?
So
what are you putting the applique heart on, Marilyn?
So I'm putting it on white fabric. I'm going to make a pillow, like a little throw pillow.
Okay.
Like a little on the bed or the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Or what Chris suggested is if it's small, to put it on my sign behind me where I change out the thing each month.
Oh, yeah. But what size is that though? Because is that 5 inches back there?
No. Well, it's pretty close. It may work, but I want to do it on a pillow first.
Okay.
All righty. Patrice, get your mighty hoop. So Karen Nicholas says, get your mighty hoop, Patrice.
I know. I saw. I don't have a mighty hoop this size for my design.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
Oh.
I know.
Chris, I do have an automatic threader, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to do I'd have to go back through your manual to see how to do it. So
really, I don't have to have the stabilizer all 4 sides of the hoop, right? Like I can just have it behind my design.
You need it behind the entire hoop. It would be wise to have it behind the entire thing.
He was like, no, Marilyn.
No, it's not that. That's one of the downsides to having the bigger hoops because you waste a lot of stabilizer, so to speak. And being that it's going on a pillow, you don't absolutely have to use cutaway. If it was a shirt or something like that you were wearing, I would suggest cutaway. But you should be okay with tearaway.
Okay, and that's what I have. Hold on, I can have a drink.
Because it's going on a pillow, so it should be okay. What kind of fabric? Wait a minute. What kind of fabric are you stitching on first? Let me not say that. What fabric are you using?
So the fabric that I'm using, and let me answer Samantha Taylor. So I'm just doing a tiny little simple applique design, and Patrice is doing an entire hoodie with something she digitized herself.
We'll see.
So the white fabric is a medium. It's not stretchy at all. It's
that's good.
Kind of a thick, nice cotton.
Oh, it is thick?
It's not thick. It's just not. It's not as thin as like quilters cotton.
Perfect. Okay, then
Regular.
you should be okay with tearaway.
Okay. And then
But if you're doing quilter's cotton, I would strongly suggest cutaway because quilter's cotton is so thin and it puckers and it looks bad.
okay.
The whole nine. And then too, you're also doing applique, so that saves you as well on a whole lot of stitching on your fabric. So that'll help you as well. So keep that in mind when you're doing applique and it's majority applique. You can get away with a lot more shortcuts than you can if it's full embroidery.
And the first step, I think, is that I just put the white fabric in and it stitches around where I need to put my applique fabric.
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. So the only thing you'll be hooping right now is your stabilizer with your white fabric.
Okay.
Hey, Dainty Doer. Is there any reason why you can't use regular heat and bond? Who? Karen. Who would need to use?
So Chris I was texting with Chris earlier and she said something about light heat and bond, but I don't have light heat and bond and Walmart is 25 minutes away. And so, round trip over an hour by the time you go in the store. So I'm not using anything.
But who's saying not regular heat and bond?
So
Chris Smith was saying not to use regular?
No, she just said
that
a light heat and bond is good to use. We didn't even talk about regular. But I think this person is just, who is that up there? Let's see.
Karen Nichols.
Oh, Karen.
So
she's just asking if it's okay to use regular heat and bond.
So it could be, okay, like Unbiased just pointed out, it could be because the regular heat and bond has more glue. So keep in mind, when you're dealing with spray adhesives or glues of any kind, you need to find stuff that's friendly to sewing and embroidery. So the light heat and bond, light and Unbiased, I didn't even know they had a sew heat and bond. But some of them, when the needle is embroidering, the friction of the needle going in and out of fabric generates heat. So if it's going to generate heat and cause that heat and bond to melt, it can gum up the needle. It can cause your thread to stick and not fray, but bird nest and stuff. It can cause problems gumming up your machine. So that could be why I don't use heat and bond at all when I do applique. I don't do that. So that could be why it suggested to use light or the sewing heat and bond as opposed to the rest. So
okay, so I just thought of something. I'm gonna have a lot of spare fabric, so I needed to flip it around so that it wouldn't be dangling onto the arm.
Hey, Sin and
regular heat
Fab.
and bond is too sticky, too much maintenance afterwards. Unbiased says. So I don't use it at all, so I don't know. Hey, Fabulous is 32, and hey, T-shirt chick, honey, how are you?
And AJ was telling you, I guess, for the file, she was telling you like the first stitch is the placement, second stitch is cutting line. Did she see that already, Evie?
Yes.
I don't know. She probably did though.
Yes. So I think Kay earlier had told me.
Okay, what the different steps are.
Your stitch was going to be just a placement stitch.
Okay.
We're going to see if I get this hooped. One thing I'm not going to do is pull on my fabric.
Yes, please don't pull your fabric. Oh, God, please don't.
Man, it could be 2 hours for it to get started.
I have not, y'all, been on Creative Fabrica for any embroidery designs in how long? I haven't been doing anything except working.
Okay, well, I'm fighting with this. We're going to put her over there.
Brody.
I know. Let's see if Brody. My hope it's tight, but I kind of unscrewed it all the way while I was at the school the other day. I
Mhm.
probably shouldn't have did that because it's not doing what it's supposed to do.
Hey, Samantha Taylor.
I think I'm getting there. My goodness. I think I birthed a baby easier than this.
Hilarious.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Oh, Marilyn.
I'm almost there.
Tight.
I got a hoodie over there on the embroidery machine for a customer. I need to make it. It stopped on me, and I don't know why. I need to go check it, but it kind of had me heated a little bit, so I'm ignoring it purposely. You know what? I need a design for a hoodie.
So
Give me a hoodie.
I'm just going to show real quick, and then I'll put Patrice's machine over because it's a whole lot more interesting. But I got it hooped. I think it looks good.
Woo-hoo!
It's not puckered. I did not pull on it ever.
Nice.
Something.
So you're gonna put it on the edge of the pillow?
It's going to be a really small pillow.
Okay. Just checking.
This isn't really quite level or flush with the back. All right. Let me know when you're ready to show your tricky, then I'll make you.
Oh, I need to get my machine started back up. Oh.
So AJ said this is her first applique. That's awesome.
Check upper and bottom thread.
She's probably halfway done. AJ.
Which machine does AJ have? Does AJ have a multi-needle?
I don't know. AJ, what are you using? Okay. So, I mean, I have a ton of because I didn't know how big my pillow would be. And then so, do you think I push go first or put my hoop on first? Probably need to put my hoop on first, don't I? No, I need to say go first. Let me go over. Okay, so it's telling me here. Attach. Oh, I gotta pick my hoop though, because that's not the right hoop size. Maybe in there. Uh-oh. How do I go back? Back.
Let's see what this is.
Uh-oh. Anybody out there have a Husqvarna where it knows where I pick my hoop size?
Oh, AJ has one like me.
She has what? EM1010. Okay, so put the hoop on. It's telling me though 150 by 150, and when I put the wrong side hoop on one side, it gave me an error. And this is a 150 by 240. So just see what happens. Okay. Stitch. Center position. So it's not recognizing my hoop because it's not the right hoop.
Am I beeping?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make sure I wasn't.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, unbiased. Mine doesn't. The hoop has to be different than the design. That's it. Um, so people are saying it should recognize the hoop size, but I had the wrong hoop size. The design I was doing on that first applique I did,
Okay.
it wasn't. So now I'm trying to figure out how I changed my hoop size. Let's see.
Okay, so you gotta get the next size down.
Marilyn, put your screen bigger.
Oh, okay.
We can't see it. We can't help you if we can't see it.
Okay,
Well,
so
they can't help you.
it's saying to attach my hoop, but this isn't a 150 by 150, and I had this problem before that when it was saying a certain size, but I was using a different size, it would not go. I had to go find where I changed the hoop size, and I figured it out that time. So how do I change my hoop size? Let's see. Trash.
So Marilyn, it might know what size hoop you have on it. What size hoop do you have on there?
I have a 150 by 240.
And it's telling you to do the 150 by 150.
Yeah, I did this the other day though, that it's saying one size, but I could go tell it, hey, I'm using a different size, and then it was happy. I can't remember where I did that at. Let's see, did it click? It did click in, Chris. Yeah. Is there a menu button? Okay, there's got to be a menu button somewhere. Menu button. Because yeah, I kept just okay. Let's close and return to this menu. Sure. If all else fails, you get your manual, right? You have to go back before you hit the okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get there. I'm about ready to turn my machine off. So that's when you loaded the design. Okay. But it won't let me off this stupid screen. I got a ladybug over here. Okay, I'm gonna take my hoop off. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So somewhere on this is where I can pick a different hoop size.
So Marilyn, Rachel's asking if you can call out the symbols on the side.
Okay, she's asking what? Oh, can you call out the symbol on the side so we know it's there? So let's see, Rachel, are you talking about these or those over there? Probably these. I'm gonna look for my manual.
You have, I don't know how far that was, but Karen is saying the bottom button. Samantha says try pressing your back arrow button. April says hit that loop arrow at the bottom left.
Hit this one?
Yeah, at the bottom left. You have to hit that brown loop arrow.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, maybe I can. No.
So that's your
I
hoop.
found
There you
it. I
go.
found it.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Did you
Okay.
pick the right?
240 by 150.
Okay.
And it does say it right down there. Okay. I'm happy for it. So, attach the hoop. And Chris, I'm going to apologize in advance if my fingers get too close to the up and down thingy, the foot. I'll be real careful. Okay, so I've got my hoop on. It's attached. It clicks into place. It did click into place. Okay, so I think I just say okay. And now I say, okay, so we think this is just going to be a placement stitch. So let's say start. Woohoo! Okay. I wonder if I can close this top thing. Sweet. All right. Let's see what Patrice is doing over there while I move to my next step.
Meryl, we want to see your Husqvarna.
Oh my gosh, Patrice. You just want to.
We need to make sure you're doing.
You just want to succeed.
Look at your little heart.
Look at that cute little heart. Okay, so
Eva's like, how did I get up here with them? They know
I know, right?
what they're doing.
Hey, now what I'm saying, I'm not saying anything. I'm just trying to. I was reading her manual to make sure I wasn't overlooking something.
I had a feeling
Eva's
that's
so
what you were doing.
sweet. She looks up things for us. She's nice. Okay, here we go. We're cooking with fish grease now. Yeah, woohoo! It's attached. Thanks, everyone. Chat for all your. Yes, thank you so much. And Karen's like, here you go. Good. Let's go.
So everybody's helping.
So at this point, that's showing you where to lay your fabric
Okay.
for your heart.
Okie dokie. And I can cut it like just a little bigger than that, right? I don't have to.
You can, or you can just leave it because you're gonna cut it again anyway.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
This is probably
entirely up to you.
This is probably where Chris wanted me to use.
Right, where they're saying heating bond just to keep it flat. But I can also tell you about another product you can use that'll help you. I mean, heck, you can even use spray starch to keep it stiff and straight. You don't have to use heating bond.
So when I did my little piece ones that I put them on your group too. My first applique. I didn't put anything under it. I just laid it on there and I just stitched and it worked.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to iron this fabric again real quick. And then it's telling me to change thread color, but I'm just doing one color thread for the whole thing. Let's see.
Yeah, you don't have to change the color of your thread if that's the color that you're going to use around the heart anyway.
Yes. Okay. Eileen Roche uses a pencil and with eraser to guide the fabric. Eraser instead of fingers. Oh, glue stick. I have heard people say that. Hairspray works in a pinch. I don't want to get hairspray on my machine, Chris. I can't believe you suggested that.
Good night, 755.
Good night, 755.
Hey, 5. Oh, she's probably getting ready to go on.
Oh.
Okay, glue stick is my favorite. Right. I'm just going to set it on there and see what happens. And like I said, last time it did perfectly fine. And so, how far up there is that? We're going to hope for that outcome again. Alrighty. So, I don't need to change my thread color. Oh, sorry, I should have showed you that.
So you are going to change the thread color?
Nope. I just have
to
click on it to say, either I had or wasn't going to.
And you put your...
What?
Oh, your foot goes down automatic. That's cool. Nice.
Stay nice. Stay nice, fabric.
It did.
Now, my other design that I did, though, it was just a tiny little design, so maybe it didn't include. But Eve, look at these cute. I don't know if you saw these.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Applique scissors.
Yes.
So at this point, you can take it off the hoop off the machine.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah, to make it easier for you to cut.
Yeah, it was kind of a pain doing it the way I did it when I did my first.
Yeah, you can raise your foot if you can. I don't know. It looked like it went down automatic. Can you raise your foot? Okay, never mind.
Oops.
No worries.
My bobbin thread.
It should have cut your bobbin thread, actually. But yeah, now you trim around your duplicate.
Okay. So let's see.
Just be careful. Don't cut super close to your stitches, but cut kind of close to your stitches.
Okay. So Patrice, what's going on in that design?
1 second there, Bear. I'm just sharing this out.
What is the purpose of this? I know you showed, but I can't remember.
So the duckbill kind of like glides up under the fabric a little bit better and kind of lifts it up to help make it easier to trim around the stitches.
I had it upside down then.
I think everybody does that. I know I do. I don't pay too much attention to how I use it. I just use it.
You just use it.
Yeah, Kay pointed out it protects the under fabric, helps make sure that the under fabric.
Oh, okay.
Even though you still can cut it with them scissors, don't play no games. You need to pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah, that's a nice feature of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Patrice, I think I asked you a question, and then I started yapping.
Yeah, no, I'm back. I was trying to share out our live a little bit. So this is just the design. It's pink and black, but of course I could do whatever colors I want for the two colors. And it's now stitching out the L, the black part of the L, and that's pretty much it. Nothing too fancy. This basic.
Right. How many colors is it total?
Only 2, but I could make it more colors if I want. But for this, just because I'm like testing it out, I just chose 2 colors. That's it. That's all, Carolyn.
So I did learn last time that I probably didn't cut close enough to the stitches because you still saw fabric sticking out from the outside.
But does that file have, like, I thought I saw somebody say that it had like a cutout line, or it doesn't?
What's that mean?
Like the line, like there's another outline to show you exactly like where to cut.
Oh, not yet.
No.
Maybe that was gonna be the step.
That's the one that. Hold on. That's the one that she did, isn't it?
That's the one. Okay.
Hang on. Let me look. So it gives you this one. That's the placement. That's usually tacked down, which is where you would cut. Yeah, no, that's the one that she cut.
She cut.
The one she's cutting now.
Okay. Hey,
Because
Donnie T,
after
welcome.
after that one comes the zigzag stitch, and that's to catch the edges of the fabric where to make sure if there's any fraying or any extra fabric, it'll pull it in, and then it'll do the satin stitch all the way around.
Okay. And do you ever use like a fabric lint brush thingy after you trim these and there's stuff all over your fabric?
Well, if there's stuff all over it and it looks like it'll get caught in my stuff, yeah, but otherwise, no. I just blow it off. I blow it off and keep right on going.
Blow it off.
Patrice, I'm gonna send you a link to a design.
Okay.
Because yeah, we need to change it.
We need to work on it.
We need to bling it.
That sounds good. I could do that while we're here, while this is stitching out and Marilyn's becoming an embroiderer. Well, Dempsey's now saying embroiderist.
Oh, embroiderist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
All right. I don't know if I can trim tight enough. It's going to be good enough.
Okay, that's done. So I can show y'all the thing. Yes, let's hit send.
Okay.
and then satin stitch, and you're done. Marilyn, you're gonna be done in no time.
Thank goodness I did a simple little applique design. We'd be here as long as we're here blinging. Okay. Because it's rolled on my fabric. Okay. Move this thingy over. And then my screen went. It took so long, the screen went away, but it'll come back, right? All right.
Chris, don't give me any ideas about shirts to make. Okay, now I want to make something that says embroiderologist. Not give me any ideas, okay, Chris?
Okay, there goes the zigzag. So it went around one more time just straight. And now it's
right.
So thanks, Angela. Thanks, Sharon. She says, please hit that thumbs up button. She did. Okay, yes. Steps, yes. Cool. All right.
I'm working on these same blame hoodies, y'all, because I kicked them to the curb.
Let me see what they are.
How many more do you have to make, Evie?
No, I only have like one or two more to do.
Okay.
I had to put a pause on them because I had to finish some other stuff. But these are matty hoops. Yeah, Marilyn, you good. Hers gonna be done here in a little bit.
I know.
Thank goodness.
Marilyn, you're doing great.
Hilarious.
So Jess is saying, she said, do you remember some black beanies that you did on your live last year? She said she's finally embroidering them.
Nice. Yes, I do remember. Unbiased, or whoever else has the bitey hoops. Wait a minute, let me grab one other part first so that I can make it make sense.
I was actually on Ramona's website looking at the larger sizes this weekend. I think the largest the EM1010 can do is an 8x13.
Now you can get them directly from Mighty Hoops too. They can make sure the price is the same as what's on Mighty Hoops.
Okay, I'll check.
'Cause I don't know if they give you a deal or
A
not, but
discount. Not
yeah,
not
if
a
they
good discount.
okay, well check and make sure because they might. Actually, you know what? Hold on, Patrice. You put a pin in that, Patrice.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna try to mute the mic. I'm gonna see if this helps so people can hear you. So let me know if you can hear me.
They should be able to. Well, we can't hear you, but we should be able to hear. Even with the machine, it's okay, Marilyn. We should be fine.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was hearing Patrice just fine. So, and my mouth is bigger than Patrice's. So,
Marilyn's laughing because she's like, "That's not true."
so for people who have the Mighty Hoops, Mighty Hoop has a hooping station that helps hold on to your stabilizer. And if you can't afford the hooping station, you can buy these little brackets to hold the stabilizer in place, right?
Mhm.
And I think these are like 35 or something like that a piece. And so if you have a whole collection of these hoops and you got to buy these, it can get steep. Well, a friend was like, "Hey, give this a shot. Lay the stabilizer down and get these little thin washers and they hold the stabilizer in place and they're thin enough to hold the stabilizer and you can put the hoop over the top of it as well. And it won't distort anything. Like it doesn't mess with anything. Once I put it in the shirt, it still holds it in place and I can slide it up in the shirt and everything and move it around and it doesn't mess with my stabilizer just like if I were to use this. The only difference is with this one, once I hoop it, this I can pull it right off the back and it goes away, but these actually stay with the hoop in the shirt. So, but it doesn't. I've done what 20 shirts now and I haven't had any issues out of using these. Yeah, the backing holder, but
So
these the little washers are magnetic, so it it holds to it. So it's been pretty cool. It's helped a lot
that's so
actually.
clever, Evie. Thank you for
It
sharing.
wasn't my idea, but yeah, I don't mind sharing good ideas when I
For
come across
sharing.
them. It helped a lot. So, because I've been meaning to buy a set of these for my other hoops, but the only thing only one I have it for is this one. And of course, I'm sure they're not going to recommend you do that though, but
Of
I'm
course
just saying.
not, but it works.
Yeah, these are just plain old little bitty flat washers. I'll get the size of them, but they're the thinnest little washers you can find. Because you don't want them super thick under your mighty hoop. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to
Yeah.
damage them, whatever. But the thinnest little washers, and they hold good and tight too. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with y'all
I will
because
be
it
doing
did
that.
help. It
So I'm
did
running
help.
into a slight problem.
Oh no, you was doing good. I was
So
watching.
it said my bottom bobbin was low, and it asked me if I
Uh
wanted
oh.
position, so I put it in the bottom position. I've done that before, and usually when it's in the bottom position,
You
you
can change it.
can
Right.
access for bobbin, but I can't. So I guess I'm just gonna have to.
You have
Take
to.
it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I take it off?
Yeah.
Oh,
Long as you. So
Don't.
is there a cut button to make sure that it cuts the thread?
I see a pair of scissors.
Yeah, press that if it'll let you. Okay, so you may have to get it out of the bottom position. Tell it to go back to where it was. Okay, so now stop it and do your scissors. Okay, now you can take your hoop off.
Okay.
And then when you put your hoop back on, it should pick right back up where it was.
So for Christmas, I asked for a box of pre-wound, pre-wound bobbins, and they are inexpensive for as many as you get.
Yeah.
I found them on Amazon. Hopefully they work in this machine. It said they do. But
As long as your model is listed, you should be fine.
you get this entire box of 144, and so our limit is $35, and I know it was less than that. I think it was $24 or something. And before I bought this machine, I would have never dreamed of not just winding my own bobbins, but you're supposed to use a different weight, and so I don't know. I'm justifying using pre-round bobbins.
It is a time saver when you are working on a project or multiple, like you got to order 20 shirts. It saves so much time.
Yeah, if I was doing it for a business, definitely. Okay, so I think I just press the button.
Yep.
Awesome. And so Chris had talked about, oh, hey, I don't think I ever said hi to Fabulous. Hey, Fabulous. Okay, AJ Harris says 1/4 inch, and I don't remember what the question was.
Oh, probably the washers. Yes.
Okay, yeah, there won't be information on those. Okay.
Let me go grab that before I forget.
Hey, Mrs. JB. So, Chris, you said something about a satin stitch. Is that what it's doing now, or am I going to have one more?
Yeah, they're 1/4 inch. Just plain old SAE 1/4 inch flat washers.
Let's see what's going on Patrice's machine. Uh-oh. There's white coming through the top.
Oh, that means the bobbin is that the new bobbins?
No, this is from a bag of bobbins that I've used several of. Bummer.
Check your thread up top. Usually if the bobbin comes up, so one of the first things I check if white is showing from below. If there's a problem from below, usually the problem's up top. So, but in this instance, you really didn't do anything up top. But just check and make sure that your thread's not getting jammed up or anything up there.
Should I just pull on it a little bit, or okay? Yeah, it's coming through fine.
From up top when you.
Oh, there it is up top, and it's feeding.
Okay, so then now let's check below. You may need to take your bobbin out and then look at it. You know, check and make sure no thread got stuck in the bobbin area and blah blah blah.
So I'm gonna cut my thread again.
Look at her knowing steps. That's what's up. I love
that.
I love it. You're gonna be a pro in no time, y'all. She gonna be telling me what to do. Like, hey,
right.
like check, blah blah blah. And be like, you know what, Marilyn, you're right.
So that looks good. Let's see if I didn't get it in there. I mean, it looks the same way the old one did. Looks good. It's moving easily. Okay.
Now it started out stitching just fine. It was right there toward the end, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was toward the end.
That's crazy.
Cut this off. All right. That bobbin, check it. I just changed it. Check the bobbin. So the bobbin looked okay. Okay, so Kay says this looks like the satin stitch. All right, so it's gonna be a little discolored, but oh well.
Meryl, like, we'll be all right.
It'd be all right.
Marilyn, we can't see your machine.
Hey, it's back to normal now.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes it just needs a swift kick in the rump.
Ah, it did.
Sometimes that's all.
But I really did a terrible job of cutting around because there's fabric everywhere.
It's okay.
That's the thing now. Embroidery is finished.
Awesome! Congratulations, Marilyn!
Yay!
Yay!
Wait, let me ring the bell.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness. All right. So I'll trim it up and show it to you in a minute.
Now it's me taking forever.
So what does that say, Patrice?
Oh, that's cute.
It says "Made to Love."
And it's
Oh,
adorable too.
oh, I see it now. Wow, that's
The
cute.
credential, yeah, or the E. Everybody's excited for you, Marilyn, in the chat. K, AJ, Mrs. JB. I know Chris is excited. Mary Brown.
Thanks, everybody. So now I understand. They were talking about the fraying at the heat and bond light, and I think Umbaya said that too. Keeps your fabric from fraying. I didn't know what they meant, where it was fraying. You could always go back over those stitches where the white was showing. I'd love to do that. I just
Yeah,
gotta
you can
figure out.
also get some of like something like this fray check, and put it around the edge of the stitching, your satin stitch, and that'll help make sure that that fabric doesn't fray up under that. But that's also the purpose of the zigzag stitch, is to help keep it from fraying as well.
Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
That's so
Tawana's
sweet.
excited for you. Coretta Dims is doing cartwheels.
Oh my
Oh, right,
god.
right.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
We are all proud mother hens around here.
Yes, yes, yes. That's funny.
Aww,
I mean, I really did a bad job. Look at.
you did a great job, Marilyn. And everybody in the chat is so nice.
They are. But look at all that fabric outside there. I don't even want to see it.
It's okay. We just say that's the look that you were going for.
Right.
Stressed edge. Okay.
Right.
That's
And then
right.
that way, if it frays, that'll be a good thing, because then it'll look naturally frayed.
That's right. I'm going to try to trim some of that off. So, Eve, what you're saying is you can add because I have some of that fray check stuff.
Yep.
I can add that at the end after I'm done.
Yeah, you can put it on there now if you wanted to. Just put it around the satin stitch. Just try and cover the whole thing, because sometimes the fray check might discolor the stitches a little bit. But if you put it around the whole, it'll blend in. You know what I'm saying? So,
And
but
then
if you naturally let it fray, it won't hurt anything at this point, because you got some thread, some fabric hanging out anyways.
Okay. I'll just trim.
Evie, what are you doing now?
Cutting some DTF prints that I had made or had made for me.
Uh-huh.
I ordered some DTF prints from a local company, and the prints didn't turn out well, so they remade them for me. So I'm checking them now to make sure, because I couldn't finish another part of my order because I ran out of, because they sent me some prints that weren't good.
Oh no.
Yeah. So,
Turn that light off.
and I've never had bad outcome from them, so this was weird the first
The
time.
first.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sharita. Learning to use your duckbill embroidery scissors is a task. Practice with them on some other stuff just to see how to best hold them. I need to do that.
Yeah, and then the other thing too, what I found is some embroidery designers give you a better, like the satin stitch is thicker to cover to give you some more space to not
Yeah.
have to cut so close. It just depends on the designer. Some
Okay.
designers don't do that. Some
Yeah,
designers don't.
I was assuming it would be thicker and I didn't have to cut quite as close, but
Right.
now
In
no,
most instances they don't, but you know, like Designs by Juju, hers are great. Like she
uh-huh.
always gives a nice wide area for your applique.
So does she have a website or where does she oh,
Designs by Juju. DES, Designs by JUJU.
JUJU.
Yeah, she has a lot of big, or she has a lot of applique on her website rather. I've been doing her applique, especially for the kids, for years. Oh God, that's much better. That's
So
much
Chris,
better.
I did not do earrings yet. That was one of the thoughts of what I would do today, but I need to master just the basics probably before I try anything fancy. But my first applique went so well, I thought I would do fine. And I did once I figured out through the help of others that what was going on with the top.
Patrice, that's a cute design. You got that off Creative Fabrica too?
Well, okay, so I made most of it. So the font I got from Creative Fabrica.
Okay, that's
But
right. You did say you digitized it.
yeah, and then I changed the heart. Like I changed it. Like I did, you know,
It's cute.
piece it together. Thank you, Evie. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's real cute.
Oh, that's nice. Kay says she uses her scan and cut to cut the applique to the size she wants.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, and like she's mentioning, Marilyn, you can cut the design ahead of time, and then that way, when you lay the fabric, it'll be cut to the right size. Now,
Oh,
in that instance, yes, I would definitely use something like either a glue stick or heat and bond light or spray
mm-hmm.
starch. I would definitely use something like that because you want the fabric to lay and touch around every, you know what I'm saying? You want the border to be tight and you don't
Yes.
want it to move much. So yeah, I would
Hmm.
definitely use something like that
So
for
maybe
that.
I can figure out how to do it with my maker.
Right.
Maybe. I guess once I start using that. So does Soa Pro let you save things like as SVG files?
Yes, it does.
Oh,
What
okay.
Yes, it does.
So then I would be able to, because I could
So
just have
I
separate.
need to get with you on that actually. So I
Let's
just got
see.
to remember. I forgot that I even sent it. So I definitely need to follow it with another link for you.
Thanks, D. Smith. Patrice, what embroidery software do you use? You tips in the studio once a month.
I use Chroma and Embrilliance. For this one, I use Chroma.
Okay. Oh, and Chris says that the Sew It Pro will cut my applique. Nice.
Yep. Yep.
So let me ask this question then. On that Piedmont light, is it kind of like temporary so the excess you can cut away or pull back up or what? Or do you cut your heat and bind light the same size as the applique, or you put it together first then cut it? How do you do that?
It depends. So if you're not going to cut the fabric ahead of time, then you can cut your square of fabric that will fit or that will cover all of your stitches, and then heat and bond that square, because your heat and bond is going to be a square anyway. And then you stitch it down. Well, first you apply the heat and bond to the fabric, your applique fabric. So in this instance, you would have applied the heat bond to the back of your red and white fabric. Once
Okay.
you apply it and you peel it, then you lay it, heat and bond side down, stitch like you just did. And when you trim, it's kind of easier to trim a little bit because the fabric's nice and stiff for you
Mm-hmm.
and pliable and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're done, just stitch it down like normal. You don't have to fuse it to the shirt.
Okay. Because that's what I
Unless
assumed
you just
people
want
meant was fuse it to
because was that were you in? I don't know. You can do vinyl, glitter vinyl the same way.
Yeah, I remember you did a video.
So it's really simple. You don't have to press it to the shirt unless you want to. Now, if you're going to cut it on the machine, you can do the same thing. You can cut it on the machine with the heat and bond light, but it might be a little bit more like it might help sticky side down hold the fabric, but I would test it. I've never cut, like, I don't use heat and bond light, so I don't. Let me hush. Somebody in here, I'm sure, has used it and knows better than I do.
So I put heat and bond on 2 layers of fabric and heated it together, and then I cut both layers with the heat and bond in the middle on my Cricut Maker. So it definitely, if that's the issue, is wondering if it'll cut.
And Chris says that she applies the heat and bond light to slightly larger piece of fabric than the applique. And then Karen says the heat and bond makes it easier to cut the fabric and it doesn't fray. I mean, fraying, like I said, the zigzag is supposed to keep it from fraying anyways, technically.
My zigzag was pretty small.
Right. That is correct. That's supposed to help with that. Supposed to.
Because I figured the zigzag would be pretty wide, like under where the final stitching would be. And it seemed like it was really small. AJ, did you get your applique done? A long time ago, probably. Slightly larger.
Marilyn, are you going to sew your pillow tonight?
No, no way.
I feel so bad that I chose to do a long project. I would increase the speed, but I'm so
No, you're fine.
I do think that I'm going to probably do the heart for this design in an applique. Like, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Kirsten, Brody is only at 700. I know y'all going to tell me to speed Brody up, but I think Brody's at like 700 right now. Yeah.
I may zip through the other fabric and do that one.
Oh, while we're here, okay, I'm doing a video, but I have the 8-in-1 devices or whatever it is from Voice System. What do you guys, for those of you who have Acomas and you use the 8-in-1 devices, like what do you use with it? What do you make with it? Like you can do sleeves with it. I think I have the part for the hat. Like you could do hats with it too. I don't even know why I got it at this point. Kirsten, I'm so worried about Brody. Him to his limit.
I saw her say speed him up. Oh.
Okay, Andy Smith, I'm so worried. Let me bring Brody up a little. I knew she was going to say something.
It makes me think of the first time I watched you sewing on one of your lives. It might have been either you and Eve or you and Uni and Eve, and you were just and Eve's is like, and then Uni's is full throat.
Hilarious. That's
I'm
funny.
just dying.
You know, I baby these machines.
Oh.
So Fab says, so use the 8-in-1 device for sleeves and beanies. Person says beanies too, sleeves and pockets. All right. So I think I'm gonna use it. I have this. Where is it? I don't even see it now. Oh, I have a hoodie from Five Below that I think I'm gonna practice. Not a hoodie, a beanie.
Oh, still spraying. Oh, that's where my switches are bad.
So Five Below has these beanies, and all you gotta do is remove this little tag right here. It's not major. It's not even stitched all around. And I think I'm gonna practice with the 8-in-1 using this Five Below beanie. Amy said pants legs, lots of things. Tote sleeves, the back of hats. Okay. Hey Robin. I know. I'm a scary person, y'all.
Avery Head says pant legs. Hey Avery.
Love
Do another heart on, who is that? That's Chris up there, I can tell.
What did Chris say? Do another heart?
I think she's saying do another heart on the opposite side of the pillow fabric using the check fabric. So you'll, yeah, I'm going to do another. I'm going to do the other heart.
You want to do one now?
Yeah.
Look at you getting comfortable,
Oh,
Carolyn. My heart is leaping for joy.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I even have to rethread.
Look at her.
I know, right?
You've created a monster.
Yes, we have.
Yes, I love it, Marilyn. This is using her mighty tool for the 5x5 beanies. Juana says, so Juana, I'm gonna have to go look at your video because I haven't used it. I have the 8-in-1 device. I've had it for maybe like 3 months now, and then I also have the table that for the EM1010. I don't know.
So Eve, remember when I got my embroidery machine, I was showing my thread and you told me about on these bigger, wait, let me just change.
Yes. Nice.
You were showing me how on these bigger ones you lift that, you know,
Yes.
and then you can put it back down. So I also got these little like nylon-y mesh things. So I don't need it for this one. But all these little spools that I got from Candle, I bought these little mesh things. And this one I've already cut it down. They're really long, so they're too long. So I cut them in thirds actually. And then I just put it over where the loose thread is. And I love them.
Yeah, thread nets also help keep your thread from flailing all over the place. Now look, I don't want to take attention away from embroidery, but ma'am, the rainbow on your shirt is over there speaking volumes.
I was thinking the same thing, baby.
That is gorgeous.
I don't know what I'm gonna say with it though. I did blingy and that's it.
It don't matter. It don't need to say nothing else.
Yeah.
That rainbow is taking all the front page, man.
Rainbow on the top and the bottom is rose.
Oh, that's why I'm getting rainbow ups. I was like, why isn't it doing it? Yes, honey.
And then there's a crystal ice, not the AB, regular crystal.
Yeah.
So it has
fire,
a light black
I like that
outline.
That's fire.
Thanks.
That's fire. Nice.
All right. Not very often I show my chest off.
I like it.
All right. Okay. So.
I look so pretty.
Focus. Don't use the table much. So which table is Crafty Puerto Rican talking about? She uses some table.
Patrice said she used the table for her machine.
Huh?
Crafty Puerto Rican was mentioning that she doesn't use her table. You were talking about the table for Brody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Sinead, I have a video that I was going to drop today, and then I just couldn't get it done. It was still downloading and all that stuff when we were getting ready to come on live. And I talked about the issue that I've had with the pressing mat and the replacement I got. And then I show actually pressing the sublimation DTF pack, which is probably about the most pressure I need for anything, because that requires firm pressure. And it worked fine. I did not like the mat that came with it. And so between putting the new mat on it, it's not an HPV rump mat, but between the new mat and the cover for the top platen that Patrice suggested, I love it now. I'm not ready for you to do that. Maybe I should turn it off. I can't see. So, Sinead, do you have one?
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Me?
Yeah, I thought you asked something. I'm sorry. Babe.
Yes, I was asking Sinead if she has an HTV rump press.
I couldn't hear you.
Hi, Diane Robinson. Valerie says she loves her design, Patrice.
Valerie E.
So Eve, Kirsten says someone needs to know about the buy-in. Do you want to talk about the upcoming buy-in?
Woo! I don't know that I'm ready to talk about the upcoming buy-in. Woo!
None of the secrets. Yeah, she's still packing from this last one.
Yeah, God, yeah, that was. This last one, I had a lot of curveballs thrown at me from suppliers and stuff, but it's going to be awesome sauce. We are gearing up for it already. We're trying to make some changes to the website as well to make things more friendly, user friendly, and but we're also going for a more exclusive vibe with it. So like you gotta kind of like know somebody to get in with the buy-in. We're trying to get it to where it's just not. We want it to be our thing because we're a family. We're a blingy family, and we kind of want to keep it that way. So not saying we're excluding folks, but at the same time, this is for businesses. That's what it's mainly for. So we're out here trying to help small businesses improve and do big things, and we got some other things coming down the pipes. It's a lot. It's way more on my plate than I really should have, but it's okay. I'm excited for all the things that's rolling out and coming y'all's way. So we got a few new stars to the show.
Woohoo!
And I'm gonna leave it at that. So got to get approval first. Yeah. Final approval.
We do not want to upset Mr. McQuackins. No way.
Know, right? I got laid out one time today.
I had the old mat still on my HTV rump press because, like I said, I was working on the video, and I did my intro to the video after doing the video, so I had to put my old pressing mat back on, and I didn't even realize it until now.
The referral codes are still there. That was something new built into that website that we were trying. So I really don't know how 100% how it works or whatever. But yes, there are still referral code program thingy that I added to the website that they offered, and so I'm hoping it's been working for y'all. I really don't know because it was new to me, and I was like, you know what, I think this will be fun for everybody, but I probably should have experimented with it first. But it should be there. Angela, I'm glad you did too. The Stitching Studio. So the buy-in is once a month, and unfortunately, Mr. McQuackins and I are discussing shortening it. So instead of it being like 2 weeks, more like 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just with it going out so much further, it ends up being a mess in a couple of instances. But so 10 days, and then the next one is going to be January 29th.
I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I have so
And
many colors I need to get easy.
oh, the band, Patrice, I'm about to mess you up a little bit, but Dimps put a link in the chat, you guys. If you want to click that, I do have a newsletter. I'm gonna get an assistant to help me make sure the newsletters are going out on time. So we're gonna be making sure the newsletter. That's gonna be one way to keep up with everything is through the newsletter. So y'all, it's been a lot. It's a lot going on. And Patrice, I'm also going through withdrawals on my X tool. We need to figure that out too.
Oh,
Is it broken?
No, I
You're just too busy to play with it.
Yeah.
So do we need a date night? Because I just got a big box of material from them that I just opened while we've been on live.
That's cool.
Date night?
I would, man. Look, I think sometime early to mid next week. Yes.
Okay. Guess what?
I want to cut some stuff. I want to cut some stuff.
I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
You want to cut some stuff and you want to burn some stuff.
Both. Cut, burn, the whole nine. Has so many ideas.
Samantha, I think the beginners class is going to be before the buy-in starts. So
yes.
She has a question. She says, if she takes the beginners class, will she not be able to order stones after that?
Yes, you will be able to order some because the buy-in starts on the 29th, but the beginners class is going to be before that on I think it's the 14th. Because the next class, Patrice, I think I did the 15th that Sunday, so that if somebody wanted to take one and then take the next, they could. And that's going to be a full weekend of classes if you would like to, you guys. Because you'll take the beginners class and then you'll take the follow-up class, and both classes are recorded. So even if you can't make it, you do get access to your class afterwards that you can watch over and over if you want to. You'll have a link to the class. So even if you can't make it, you can, have access to it. But yeah, both classes are up on thebabiesbooty.com. And if you click on events at the top of the page, it'll take you right to where the class links are, and they both are active. I teach the beginners class. Patrice teaches the advanced class, and I add a little bit of flavor to the end of the advanced class with some business tips and stuff. But yeah, they're both power packed, and they're not short classes. Like the beginners class is roughly about 3 to 3.5 hours. And the advanced class right now, until we change it, right now, it's right at about a 4-hour class. So you're not, when you buy the ticket, you're not like getting little bits of information. You're getting, by the time you're done, you should know just about everything with the rhinestones. And we suggest getting Silhouette Business Edition definitely prior to the advanced class. You don't have to have it with the beginners class, but it is helpful if you have it for the beginners class.
So I'm going to ring a bell for Valerie E.
Yeah, made her first sale.
She made a fake overseer shirt using the Finer Things bling, and she got her first sale. Her neighbor saw it, and her neighbor wanted to purchase one. So congratulations,
Nice.
First of many, hopefully.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Okay, I have another novice question. So is there any problem with me having all this excess fabric draped over this?
Not as long as you're paying attention.
Okay.
Just keep an eye. I don't usually leave my embroidery machine for much of anything, because it's too much can go wrong too fast. but you should be okay. Just keep an eye on it.
We
Hey,
will.
Latricia. It might. So Latricia's asking whether or not the Chinese New Year will interfere with the next buy-in.
Oh,
No.
I forgot about that last year.
No,
Not
it will
buying.
not. We've already made those arrangements with our manufacturer ahead of time. We saw that 2 months ago and
Look at
started
her.
making plans.
So proactive.
But that's a great question, and it's a smart question. Because they do shut down over there for their holidays. Like we over here, our holiday is like what, 1 day, and they shut down over there. It's like a week and 2 at a time.
Yeah.
They know how to party. That's all I know.
Yep.
So I think what I was doing wrong before, when I couldn't get the hoop size to change, I think you touch the hoop and hold it for a while, I think is what I did this time different.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I think. All right.
Let's see what the machine.
Okay, Chris, don't watch. Hey, Nicole, precious pieces.
Hi, precious pieces.
So, Nicole, I'm starting a whole new design. And let me show you what Patrice is doing. Hers is nice. Let's see. I was zoned in. Drop your phone in the water. Oh. It's marinated. Oh, so that sucks the water out. Excess fat. Okay. All right.
All right, Joe. Oh my gosh. Oh, almost done with this order.
Wait, that's the one I did last time. What am I doing? Okay.
Whoops. I don't want that.
I'm going to trim it this time. So, let's see. Do I have a little glue stick? Yeah, the glue stick. There we go. So I'm just kind of putting an X in the middle of this with a glue stick. I assume that's enough.
That should be sufficient.
Okay.
It doesn't take much.
Now.
All right, guys, I have a thread break. My hook was not in position. I have a whole lot going on.
What, Patrice?
I have a thread break from
Ooh, that's some pretty fabric.
Thank you.
Is that what you used the first time?
No, the first one.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, the first one was just bright pink. So at the very beginning, I was having them vote on which one I should use. And the bright pink won that vote. So now we're doing the other one.
I might agree with that.
Tawanda says, wait, I want to know somebody. Latricia says, love the design. She needs that one.
Yeah, I'm messing up.
Okay, so I can take it out.
Hopefully,
and trim it up. I don't know how to get my presser foot up any further. I don't. Oh, there we go. And there's a little grab handle. Okay, let's see.
Hey, Lovika.
Hi, Lavika. Did you turn the speed up?
I did, and now I want to turn it. And now I want to turn it back down. I turned it up to 850, and now I'm stressing out over it.
850. It go up to like 1200.
Let's double the speed. Hey, that's
scary.
Oh,
Listen, you're a pro now.
That's funny.
Hey, look,
I do know I'm going to have to cut a lot closer this time. No. So Tim's going camping, and they camp in this super cold weather. Isn't that crazy?
Woo.
Anyway, it's him and two other guys. They each have their own Jeep. They each have their own tent, blah, blah, blah. And,
Marilyn.
I mean, and everything they need. Anyway, hopefully he's not watching. Tim, I love you.
Hilarious.
Anyway, he called me today, and he's like, hey, Tina's going. You want to go?
Do we need the cutter spray to get him out the bushes?
And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, right. I was like, no, I don't want to go. It's going to be freezing. And we'd be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I go back to work Monday.
Oh.
It was like I was kind of planning on these days to do stuff.
So he's definitely not going glamping then, I take it.
No glamping. No glamping.
No glamping.
Although the tent, it's a rooftop tent, and so you're not on the ground. At least, you don't have critters peeking in your windows.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah. They still come tromping around, though, and scare me.
Diana? Let me go back.
Let's see. Avery Head says, Eve, please answer Diana's questions.
Oh, Diana, do you have to buy a certain amount to take part in the buy-in? No, you don't. You don't have to buy a certain amount at all. There's just the main concern that a lot of people just need to know about with the buy-in is that because everyone is buying in at one time and then we place the order, we have to wait on all of that product to come back. So it takes roughly about 30 days for it to get back to me without issues. But guess what? We've had snow, we've had ice, we've had customs, and then what makes it so bad, we're not the only ones with bad weather over here. Apparently they had bad weather over there. I got a package right now that's stuck in China due to weather delays. But that's not one that's going to cause us issues with this order. But that's the only thing. Other than that, there's no minimum. You just go to the website when it's open. Well, the website is open now, but you can't buy anything right now. So when you're able to purchase, then it'll show, that everything's in stock, and then you make your purchase, and that's it. That is it. That is it. And then we dress it up all nice and pretty when it comes in and ship it right back to you in nice and pretty ass boxes.
Okay, I think I did better at trimming,
Thank you.
but I can tell that if you don't get it right the first time, it's harder to try to trim it closer once you've trimmed off your main piece. But this is going to be better. All right. So Patrice, how many stitches does your design have in it?
You don't know? You don't remember? We can't hear you.
I
I
sound
didn't
like
even look to see. I turned the sound off because Brody's kind of loud. And
You know our embroidery machines are loud, but we can hear you just fine.
it's only loud literally the first 5 seconds, Patrice, and then something happens and the sound goes away.
it's crazy.
I can barely hear the machine. I don't even know if I can.
I think it
Yeah, I
bothers
don't
me
hear it.
more. I think that's it. But these are the ice boxes that the rhinestones come in, and they come in 2 different sizes. So typically the SS6 stones come in this size, or if you're getting 100 gross in
Here, hold on. Let me move you over. There we go. Okay.
So these are the ice boxes that the rhinestones come in, and this is 250 gross. Typically the SS10 250 gross comes in this size of an ice box, and these are acrylic boxes, so you have to be very careful. And if you do get some of the rhinestones, you want to make sure that you keep this rubber band on top.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't discard of the rubber band. And then we have this size, and typically the SS6 250 gross comes in this box, but also sometimes there are packages, or what is it called? It's not treasure troves. Treasure troves come with this size also, where you can get 100 gross of SS10, and they will come in this size box too. But you won't be disappointed with these stones. I love these stones. They're beautiful. And there are a wide variety of colors. I'm waiting for Eve to tell me whatever about these stones. Okay. I'm just wondering what's going on. She's about to make me pick up the phone and put y'all on mute and call her.
And y'all know if I wasn't gonna get in trouble over here, I'd show you. But I'd get in trouble.
Right.
I'd be banned from live for a while. You can't go on with them because you can't not tell people stuff. My bad.
Does Mr. Watkins need to run to the store or something real quick?
It doesn't matter. He'll tune in on his phone.
That's what I was about to say. He might be in the bushes. Never mind.
Yeah, he probably in the bushes because he loves watching Making with Marilyn now. He makes sure to turn on Making with Marilyn. Yeah, that thing, he a best.
Nope.
But then again, the grandbabies was here today, so he might be knocked out.
He's probably not sleeping.
Tired.
He's probably over there with your thing on, not sleeping.
Right. I did tell you I got him his own, right? He has his own.
I knew you were going to order.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I knew they came in or not.
Yeah, he got his own face mask.
Show what's Curdy here. So Eve, somebody's asked him what you're working on.
I love that.
That is adorable.
My heart?
Yeah, I like that fabric better.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
It's like gingham. What do they call it? Gingham? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know.
Oh, a gingham? I know. I think so. I think that is considered gingham. It was just a fat quarter that I found at Walmart a long time ago. So let's see. Janet says, "Hello, girls. How is everyone? Hi, Eve. I got my. She got her package today.
Oh, sweet.
And she says, "Thank you so much."
Yeah, the packages are going out. We plugging away at it. The packages are going out though.
Chris says, "Give them your eye mask 30 minutes before you come on live." LOL. Marissa,
That's funny.
thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks, Kristen. So, Latricia, I'm just doing a couple little appliques that I'm going to add. Well, I'm going to make a pillow out of them. So, the first one, I have to find the first one. Oh, it's still on my white fabric. What am I doing? There's
Lovita,
the
I'm not over talking somebody, am I? I
first
can't
one.
hear. My machine is loud.
Mine too.
Yeah, that's the Topaz 40. She's got a pretty machine. You know what?
Okay, Avery said it's
Cut
more
that
of a
off.
slab than a gingham. I don't even know what a gingham is. I've heard it. Yes, Diana, it is a Topaz 40. I found it when they had already started doing the 50s, and so I got it for, I got a really good price. My darn thread's coming through again. It's going to blend in, though, with the plaid.
Linda Gray says she need to finish her samples. All those making samples is about to be mad at me. There's gonna be more samples to make, y'all. More samples.
Oh, yes, I'm excited about that.
You see, Mrs. JB said we can create a members-only Rhinestone YouTube channel. We won't tell him.
Hilarious. Y'all trying to get me jacked up.
So, Diana, I love it too, except that I keep having these bobbin issues where tension issues where some of the bobbin comes through the top, just right there. And then it did it for a short time on this one, and then it stopped. A lot of shades around. It's beautiful. Yeah, Marissa, I like making them once in a while. Hey, Sally Fish. Just popping in for a few minutes. Thanks, Latricia. How do I sign up for the Rhinestone? Oh, the beginner class. Okay, so Dennis, if you're still on here, or Precious Pieces, can you drop Eve's events page?
If not, I'll try to go to it too. If I can pull it there in a separate way.
So, Eve, they want to know what the black fabric is on the back of the sweatshirt.
You said what's on the back of what?
Somebody asked, what's the black fabric on the back of the sweatshirt?
Oh, that's stabilizer.
Oh, okay.
It's a roller stabilizer. This one is easy cut. It's a cutaway.
Hey,
So with black or my darker color stuff, I'll use black stabilizer.
My entire project's done. So that took all of what, 20 minutes, and the first one took 2 hours or 3 hours or
that means now you're a pro at this situation.
No, because I'm having issues. my. Oh my gosh!
Oh, what happened?
I forgot to put stabilizer on.
It's no, well, I mean,
Maybe that's why it didn't work well.
right. It'll still stitch, but
So
yeah, the stabilizer does definitely help.
right
Yeah.
here, there's white bobbin thread coming up through, and then it goes back to doing perfectly fine. And then over
And it
here,
acted up again. Yeah.
acted up again. Patrice, why didn't you tell me to put stabilizer on?
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see when you hooked
You're
it.
always getting
So
on.
fast.
You're always getting on to everybody else about us not telling you when to do something.
You were moving too fast for me.
Yeah, she was on it.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I've already decided there's a few things I'm going to change. The heart, I'm definitely not going to stitch the heart. It's a tatami stitch, but it's just too much. So I'll probably do the applique in the center. And then I'm also going to make a DTF version of this.
So you're talking about the main heart?
Yeah.
What applique instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a lot of stitches. And
Yes.
that's the thing that a lot of times people don't realize. When they go with a larger machine, they want to do larger designs, but larger designs take longer to stitch. So, instead of being able to stitch out something super quick, they end up stitching all of that stuff, and it takes an hour or two, and then they looking sad because it's taking too long.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm definitely gonna cut some time out with that heart.
Like that cute little sad face right there.
That's funny.
Look, I'm counting
Marilyn,
everything.
Oh, do what?
Marilyn, Chris Smith has a good point.
Take one pre-wound bobbin and have your
That's an
machine
excellent point.
rewind it. Oh.
Yeah, because it could be a bad bobbin, or your machine may not like those pre-wound bobbins.
But I've used them before from this same bag and they worked okay. Now I remember, Chris, that one time when I first started, I had the issue then, and you told me what to do. I didn't have it threaded correctly that time. But I haven't had that issue since then, and I've done 2 whole little bitty appliques since then. Okay, I'm gonna put a new bobbin in. A new pre-wound bobbin.
What size bobbin did you get?
Okay, so these were sold to me at the Husqvarna store.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's good.
In the back part of Joann's, but it's a separate store. They only sell their stuff.
Yeah, it is.
So it should be the right bobbin.
Okay. That happened to me before. I got the wrong size bobbin, and I didn't realize at first when I first started that you had like each machine, the bobbin size could be different.
Yeah.
So
I can see it happen if it was those ones off Amazon. Marissa, that's a good idea. Just use a red marker and put a little color on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's a fabric marker so it doesn't bleed.
Thanks, Anita. And hi, Tamika.
Thanks, Tamika.
So Juana says she loves the design. Applique is a good idea also.
Thanks, Juana. And I'm going to go watch your video on the table because I just want to see if I will ever need it. Probably won't.
Yeah, remember the mix up. I still got it.
That's what. Remember, Eve, we were kind of talking a little bit about it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And was it sun and hyacinth, or what 2 colors? There was 2.
Yeah, sun and hyacinth, and then this is topaz and smoked topaz.
Okay.
Together.
I'm gonna mix up some of my sun and hyacinth. Just enough for a project.
Just enough for a project, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That was beautiful. Kirsten wants to know, where do you purchase your stabilizer from, PG?
That stabilizer came from Madeira, who is where I buy my thread from. But Madeira, you have to have an account with them. But you should be able to get that same stabilizer from allstitch.com. You should be able to. I'm thinking about posting this. It's no point. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
Okay, it's going to be a race between the inside of Patrice's
Right.
and
Thank
one
you,
more thing.
Studio.
We're almost done.
No worries.
Like,
Wait.
don't stress out.
I'm not doing that right. Okay, hold on. I'm still at the stage where I have to think about every little thing I'm doing. Okay, now I know.
Kirsten, yes, Madeira is pricey, but usually I don't usually have issues out of their stuff. I'll just put it that way. Not usually. I've been using their bobbins for years, thread for years. I just try to order on the weekend when shipping is half price or something like that. Their shipping is very high, but I mean, shipping is high anyway. I know that for a fact. Yeah, Tamika is funny.
I do. And I've said that. I do. I can't wait to see those. I hope she sells those to us. Will you? Where's Mr. McClackins? Are you here?
No, look, I snuck back there to see what he was doing because I was like, I was going to show y'all a fail stone that we got in that we're like, both of us are like, nah, we don't want to sell it, but we got it, to see it in person and stuff. And I wanted to show y'all what, hey, like this is an example of blah, blah, blah. But he's watching the movie. I kind of know, I feel bad because I don't like to make decisions without him because this is
right.
But
it's a joint venture.
And I've been begging him to get rid of this, and he's like, he'll say, yeah, 1 minute and no, well, but then da 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 da. So it's just like but it's still sitting here. I may put it up there because then that way, if somebody gets it, it'll get gone with now, because I'm already shipping out now anyway.
Right.
I don't know.
Kevin, I will check. I haven't checked my email all day, Kevin. I was trying to edit this super long video. So I will definitely check my email.
Crafty Puerto Rican, do you have mighty hoops? Do you have mighty hoops, Crafty Puerto Rican? And Etching Studio. I think she asked about a class. Somebody asked about a class. Oh,
and
no.
Miss T asked about a class in embroidery.
In the past, the embroidery classes that I've offered were always on So What Pro, not on just general embroidery, but we may have to put something together.
Yes. And Eve has several videos on her channel that can help you with embroidery too.
What machine do you have, Miss T? It says you've had our machine for 2 years. Which machine do you have, my dear? Evesta Sutton, the class that. Oh, okay. My bad. I see what's going on. My bad. Yes, you do have him. Okay. So, Crafty Puerto Rican, did you know that there is a special brace that you can buy to hold up your mighty hoops because they are so heavy? They have a special brace that you can. Let me rephrase that. I have the brother machine. I know they have it for the brother machine. I'm not 100% sure for the other machines, but
I think one has a
Oh, cool. Stitching Studio, sweet. Look
One
forward
I
to it.
need too, I think. A Racoma EM1010.
I need to look and see if they have that bracket for your machine. The Janome 400E. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can figure out some stuff to teach with your machine. So like Mighty Hoops has this brace that goes on the arm of the embroidery machine,
Mhm.
and it helps hold up those heavy hoops instead of not having anything, because these weigh down on those machines. So this helps hold the heavy hoops up, and you can actually make it come out longer for the bigger hoops and everything. I love this, as opposed to using the whole desk part, because that's the only reason I asked, because you were talking about how cumbersome it is to attach the desk or the tray, and it's a pain to put that tray on. But they have this. I love this. I keep it on all the time, me personally. Tubular support hoop, yes. Yes, Hoop Master. That's where I got this from. It's from Hoop Master.
If somebody's asking what's taught in the beginner class.
In the beginner rhinestone class, we teach you how to take rhinestone designs that are already made, like if you buy designs from Patrice or Marilyn in their Etsy store, and how to incorporate it into Cricut and cut it out. Mainly because at one point in time, Cricut was struggling with that. It was difficult to cut out rhinestone designs with Cricut. We also go into the basics of rhinestones, because I personally feel like if you're going to be selling rhinestones to your customers, you need to know everything about rhinestones and how to explain a lot of the basics about rhinestones to them, as far as sizing and how to understand measuring them and all of that kind of jazz. So we go into the bare bones basics of rhinestones. We also go into why certain designs work better in Cricut than in Silhouette. We go into how to do rhinestone designs. And usually in the beginner's class, I offer a ticket that includes supplies. But with this particular class, at the moment, because and I can't go into it too much, but I was trying to combine two different things with the class, and I didn't want the class to be too big, because there's a shortage in rhinestone flock right now, and part of what comes with the class is rhinestone flock, and I didn't want to run out, so I kind of took that ticket down, but I may put it back up. But there is a ticket that comes with supplies, usually with my beginners class. And then that way you don't have to source supplies if you don't want to. But if that ticket was too pricey, you can always take the basic ticket, which still comes with the replay. It still comes with designs. It still comes with the rhinestone font. To help you get started on your journey of basic rhinestone design editing, adding lettering, and without having to create it yourself. Now, the advanced class that the wonderful Patrice teaches, and she teaches it so well. She's a legit teacher. Like, she got the degree and everything. I don't have the degree, she does. So her class is just like phenomenal. And she teaches you how to actually create your own rhinestone designs. So that's the part that it's good to know the basics. You don't have to take the beginner's class, but it's helpful because you get to know the bare bones basics. And it'll also help her class move along a lot faster, because what we found is if you haven't taken the beginner's class, but you take her class, a lot of times you wind up with a lot of questions that the beginner's class would have answered for you. And you're able to flow along a lot easier if you take the beginner's class, then take the advanced class. So, but yeah, the beginners class is fun. You get to ask questions. It is live, and we go step by step. Can you show me how it looks? Yes. What, this on the machine? Yeah, I can show you how it looks on the machine.
So I
Doing
figured out my problem from my last one. Besides not having stabilizer, remember, Eve, when you said there's a little bar that you put your thread through?
Yes.
And I changed thread colors. I did
Okay.
not have it through that little bar.
That probably could have been the
So,
problem.
yeah.
It's cool. It's annoying, but it's really cool how with sewing machines and embroidery machines, because they're the same thing, sergers, all of this equipment that we use has to be threaded just so in order for it to work with no problems. It's
Mhm.
hilarious to me how that works. But that's, certain things have to be certain ways for the tension to be just right. That's
Yeah.
why you remember I said if there's a problem on the bottom that's showing up with the bobbin, then usually the problem's up top. So I just start up top and retrace the steps of the thread and make sure there's no kinks, so nothing, make sure no steps are missed, because it can jump out of track. I've had that happen on my machines before, and I didn't realize it till I just took the time and followed the thread. And I was like, oh, well, darn, that made all the difference.
Okay.
But let me see if I can switch this camera around some kind of way. Let's see. Marilyn, I'm going to use I hate doing it too, but I'm going to use my cell phone real quick. And
Okay.
y'all
Yeah, go ahead. Check
because
in
I
on
don't have a camera that's going to reach right now. And I'm going to have to turn y'all down because it's going to echo.
Patrice, are you just cleaning it up or what are you doing?
Oh, hi y'all. I absolutely love this, y'all. Okay, I know I want to do applique so it doesn't take as much time, but this is, and it's lightweight. Like it's not.
Oh, it's cute.
Adorable.
So cute. I love it. I love it. So I might have this in my Etsy shop, probably the actual sweatshirt like I did for December. But y'all, this is so
cute. It is very
adorable.
Very
So, but this is where I may put the applique instead of the stitches, but the stitches, like, it looks so nice. Even the inside, like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm like obsessed with like the stitching inside and like how it looks. And so, y'all, look how perfect this looks inside.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Like that just looks so pretty inside.
It does.
So I still need to put some tender touch on top. But this is going to be for me if I don't give it to Taylor. But love how this.
Love it. Super cute.
Finally got that done.
Aww.
Marilyn, I have the thingy on the thingy. Am I echoing?
Oh, yeah. I see you. Okay. I see your thingy. So pull it. Okay. Let me figure out which one. Is this the right one? Yes.
Yes. So, and it's messy around here, my bad. But you just slide it on just like that. It clicks in place and it's done. It's installed. So, and forgive me if I'm echoing, and then this is why it's important, because notice this big old hoop when I put it on. See, that holds it up. And I don't have to worry about it sagging down, because without this, it's going to sag on this end past the end of my thing. But this bracket helps hold up the heavy stuff. Because usually when you're using a hoop this big, it's probably going to be something heavy like a jacket or a blanket or something like that, right? So if I take it off, and it's easy to come off too. So you just pull the ring in the back and it slides right off. But let's put the hoop back on. So look how it's pushing down. So something heavy would weigh down on that, and it'll end up breaking this back here eventually and wearing out. So that's why it's important to have that bracket on there to hold it up. See, now your heavy stuff won't sag.
Nice. I need to get one of those.
It's very helpful.
Because it pulls
very,
down.
very helpful. I love it.
Yes. Juana said she will definitely order it too.
Patrice, I love your design.
Thank you, Evie.
You got me wanting to bust out my pink hoodie.
Hey, I'll email this to you if you want to stitch. But that heart, the inside of the heart does take a little bit of time, but it's super pretty. It's really
pretty. You did a good job because you digitized it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you see the file I sent you?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You emailed it to me?
Yeah, the link on Creative yeah, it's a Creative Fabrica link.
You know we haven't done in a while, Evie.
Uh-oh.
I know. Is it echoing now? Probably because I turned it up. Hold on, let me turn it back down so that I could hear. I need I got headphones, but I gotta find them.
Okay, I like these duckbill scissors. Once I figured out a little bit better how to use them. I got a little
they are. When you got some good ones, they are good. Yeah. They're very helpful.
I just kind of didn't realize the first time, you know, how to angle them, how to hold them, all that good stuff.
Ain't it cute?
Yes.
Yes, honey.
I love it. Let me see which format it comes in, because
I kind of want to stitch it too, but I think it would look better in Bling.
That thing will pop.
Yeah.
Ooh. Let me download it. I need to see what exchanges it comes in. You have me working on this tonight, Evie.
My bad. My bad.
You don't have to get up in the morning, right? Well, right? You might. You just don't have to go to work.
No, I don't have to go to work. Oh, I'll be up. It's not like I sleep much anyway, so I'll be up. But I'm going to see which format it comes in, because I think that would be so cute, Eve.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was. I was like, this is a Patrice masterpiece in the making.
I may have to find this font though and see. That's it. If I can't, I'm downloading it.
Or a different font, but the same principle, you know?
Yeah.
Although that's gonna be cute.
It is coming. SS6 or SS10, Evie?
It's up to you, baby. I'm down for either one.
SS6.
I'm down for either one.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. Oh.
Zigzag stitch.
Yeah, and I didn't cut as well as I thought I did, but it'll be okay.
What brand is my machine? Betty, that particular machine that I was just showing is a PR 655 Brother. And then the one directly behind me right here is a Red Line 15 needle. So there's two different ones back there. Miss JB said SS6.
See, Mrs. JB, I do you love it. Oh. Look at you shaking her head. She can't with that.
SS6 stones, I'd be like, they're so little. They're annoying. But I do like the neon white SS6 stones because they look like grits to me. It's hilarious.
They look like grits.
My tray with grits.
And they're so tiny.
They are super tiny. Super, super tiny.
Look at Marilyn over here getting to know her machine.
Look
at she is, girl.
And this is the last
Yes, that.
This is the last step.
Yep.
So,
the satin stitch.
Tanya says no, SS10.
Go
ahead, weigh in. You like SS10 or you like SS6? Team 10 or Team 6? Are you Super 6 or Team 10?
Team 6 all day. And you guys, I've been doing so many SS10 designs and
You
neglecting
have.
for
I'm very proud of you.
I'm being a team player.
Team 10.
Marilyn went over there to type that in. Marilyn, you're
Yes,
hot.
she did. You noticed that, right?
Look,
Yes,
Chris
you
came
did.
back out of the bushes to say Team 10.
Chris.
I thought she'd yell at me when I had my hands under there. Thanks, Stamps.
He probably was yelling at you.
Probably.
He's probably just trying to give you a break.
Yeah. No.
Why do so many of you all like SS10?
Team 10. Team 10. She said SS6 are not for the visually, right? The visually limited. The way these bifocals are set up. And my progressives be looking at them things like trying to find those.
Everyone likes SS10. I don't know what's going on with y'all.
Beth did say she ordered some SS6s.
Yes, she did.
And Miss JD is now collecting the SS6s. S6 is not for the visually challenged people, yeah.
Okay.
Connie, I don't know if I said hi to you. I'm sorry if I didn't.
Chris Smith said she never left. She was biting her tongue at the hands under the machine while it was moving. Yeah, she knows not to watch mine then. I constantly have my hands in the middle of the dirt machine.
And Betty, yeah, I don't know that I said hi to you. Hello. So Betty is asking, what machine for Patrice?
Which for embroidery? Yeah, thanks, MC. I have the Racoma EM1010. It's a 10 needle machine. That's as long as the bling is blinging, I'm fine too. As long as the bling is blinging, and I'm gonna just let y'all know that the SS6 bling.
It does bling. It does bling. Nah, I can't deny that. It does bling.
Yes. It blings. SS10 blings. That's the difference when it's all together. But they both sparkle just
they do. That's right.
They do.
So I've seen a couple people asking about your embroidery design, Patrice.
Oh.
If you're gonna put it in the shop.
I don't know if I want to sell this sweatshirt or if I just want to put it in the shop and less hassle. Because y'all, this took too long for me to do. So maybe I'll do 2 formats with an applique, and also with the stitching of the heart. Because the heart stitched out is beautiful and it's very light. It's not a heavy design at all. So that's the one good thing about it. But it's not heavy at all. Maybe because it's so big, you think, Eve, and it's like more spread out. Like it's just not bulky.
Now you know that. Okay, so a tip. I don't know if you can do it in. I can't think of the name of that program. I don't know if you can do it in your program or not. But Chroma, you can take when you know that there's a heavy feel and you're gonna put it on like a sweatshirt. A sweatshirt is pretty heavy, so you don't always have to have the underlayment. You can take the underlayment out and it'll help lighten the load of the embroidery some. Okay. So, and that'll eliminate some of those stitches in the background. You don't absolutely have to have that all the time. So you can try that and you can lessen the density some, especially if it's going to go on a shirt. Like, for instance, remember I told you I was thinking about getting my pink sweatshirt and stitching it on it. Well, the sweatshirt is already pink. So just to have that little, lighten the density of it a little bit, it won't look super bad. There's all kinds of ways you can do it, but you can take the underlayment out.
Okay. See, that's good.
And Demp said turn it into a rhinestone design. So you can make the rhinestone design a heart and then leave the rest as embroidery.
Even Demps must know me very well. The original file for this, the heart is bling. But since we were doing
Embroidery.
embroidery tonight, I did not want to bring out any bling. But the original is actually bling. That's how you know me. That is true. So you guys will probably see that, maybe tomorrow.
Yay, Marilyn. Look at her. Look at her. Look at that accomplished face.
Look at it.
Look at the accomplished face. That's
Yes.
everything for me right now.
Aw.
Yep.
I have a
No,
little.
there is not an active coupon for the embroidery class right now. Not especially not the first class. The second class technically is not supposed to be there, but
My only issue this time was I have a little bit of fraying, so I didn't do a great job of cutting it, but look at it.
it's cute.
No problems with the
Love
bobbin thread coming up that time.
Come through, Christmas. Come through.
And look at that smile, Marilyn. Marilyn, you could put that on a shirt. That would look nice, even like on like a little shirt or so.
Oh, the heart?
Yeah.
Yes, it would. Girl, and match it with something plaid, like something else plaid. I don't know. Girl, yes, come through.
Nice.
You can add some bling to that. Have your little heart there. Add some bling. Marilyn, there's so many great things you could do with that.
There are. But I'm tired.
We have exhausted her.
I'm tired of learning tonight.
Well, great.
Dottie P, you can check on Etsy to see if anyone is selling a Mickey. Just type, and when you go on the Etsy in the search bar, type Mickey Rhinestone SVG and see what you pull up. It may be there, it may not, but they're cracking down on Disney stuff on Etsy. Mm-hmm. So if they come across it, or if somebody reports it, they're taking it down, making them so it may not be there anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stitch witch in the center for width. Yeah. Oh yeah. That'd be cute.
It would be cute.
Go, Marilyn. Thank you. Thanks, Nicole.
I'm so proud of Marilyn.
And thanks, Dams.
Look
thanks,
how happy
she is. Eve.
Really, thanks, Eve, because before Eve came on, we both were a hot mess.
Thank goodness Eve came on.
I know.
But people were chipping in and helping. I mean, as a matter of fact, by the time I found the answer about your hoop thing in the manual, somebody else was like, press that button, so it kind of went hand in hand. So
yeah, but you're more calming. You're more calming than me. Like I always. So it's better that you're here. You kind of help to, regulate the situation.
That's because of years of stressing the heck out over here by myself has taught me to be really calm and to calm things down. I had to learn to talk myself off cliffs several times in my beginning journey of embroidery. I really did. It was tough by myself. And it wasn't completely by myself, but for the most part, it was hard to find help for the small embroidery machine. Everybody that was teaching was mainly on those large multi-needle machines, and nobody really wanted to help on the small one. Mm-hmm. So it was a lonely journey at first. It really was.
So now that's why you're so helpful to all of us.
Man, that's why I started the channel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody had to stick up for the little people.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And now y'all all doing big things. Y'all embroidering, y'all lasering, y'all blinging. It's just been awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I love doing everything. Lots of different things, lots of variety. Hey, thanks, Dee Smith.
Thanks, everybody.
And Marissa going to do more. Yeah, I may.
We need to do an In the Hoop project soon. Another one. Because you did great with the last one.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have zippers, Mary Bear? Do you want to do like a zipper project?
I don't have a zipper, but I can buy one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, I know a fun project. Get a bag of your favorite potato chips. As a matter of fact, we're gonna put a session together. I gotta figure out when we're gonna do it, and we're gonna make a potato chip purse.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I'm
in
down.
the hoop.
So
Potato
it's
chip.
the full size potato chips, right? For a full
It
size.
doesn't have to be that big,
Or-
but the bigger, the better for you to navigate where your design is going to go. Yeah. So, like if you want flaming hot Cheetos or whatever, like it's easier to navigate where in the back, where your designs go. It's not going to be that big. I mean, we can
Okay.
actually, they have different sizes, so you can go bigger. But I would shoot more for the smaller change purse size.
Okay.
Type ordeal. So that's why I was like, you don't have to get the super big bag of potato chips.
Are we going to do it like a live, or are we going to do a Zoom? What are we going to do?
Oh, that's up to you. That's
We-
a good idea, Patrice.
We can do
For
a Zoom.
members, if
Yeah.
you're a member of Patrice's channel, or if you're a member of Marilyn's channel, or
I
if you're a
don't have
member of our channel. You don't have members yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So members of Patrice's channel or members of my channel will have access to it. We'll post it in our community tabs. We just need to come up with a date. That's going to be the thing. So, like, we are knocking on the door of 2023. Can you believe that?
No.
I
No.
I can't.
So, like the Bling class is on the 14th and the 15th. So it can be before that, it can be after that, because it's not a hard bag to make at all. It really isn't.
You let me know whenever you know. Anytime that I get to hang out with y'all, I'm all down for it.
Okay.
So whenever.
So y'all will do a back in the backwoods consultation and get with you guys and let y'all guys know a date. And what we'll do is, since it's members only, we'll make sure to have a list of materials you need. And that way you can stitch right along with us.
And Chris, come on. Chris says that she needs to. That our last Zoom was that long ago, Chris, that you forgot. We're gonna have to have a private Zoom session just so that you can get back up and running. You have to be there. You have to be there. So
Linda Gray, that's crazy. I remember when the Kool-Aid jammer purses were hot and I wanted to make one. I still don't know how to make one of those.
I don't even know
how they make them.
I'm gonna have to look that up when we're done. Kool-Aid jammer.
Yeah, this one is a little different. This one isn't quite like the Kool-Aid jammer purses, but those, I was jealous. I wanted one so bad.
Joyce. So Joyce asks, I need to learn how to become a member with all of you. So if you go, can she do it just from your YouTube channel, or do you have to be on a live?
no, you can do it from the YouTube channel. It should say, like, right next to subscribe, it should say something like join. Just a box that says join. And then we have like different memberships. There's different tiers for the different membership levels.
Right.
And so that's how you would join.
So even the smallest membership would work. Like I'll put her join button. Hold on. Because she did Dimps did the thingy, but here's the actual join button, I think.
Linda Gray says she taught high school then and believes she made one for every girl in the school.
That is cool. That is so cool. Yeah.
And Stitch in Studio, Eve's channel is the baby's booty. And so, hey, you want to go ahead and drop that while you're dropping Eve?
Yeah, she's dropping. So Dimps is dropping the names of the channels.
Okay.
I'm actually dropping the join link. So, because sometimes people, I don't know why, sometimes people can't see that join button. That's the crazy thing.
On the cell phone, it doesn't show.
Yeah, so I just dropped the link with the /join on it. If you click the links I dropped, then it'll take you directly to how to join either one of our channels. Hey, Janita.
Hi, Janita.
Janita, hey, girl. We're not blinking tonight.
Yeah, Angela, everything will be done on the embroidery machine. So the potato chip zipper pouch everything is done on the embroidery machine. It will not be on a sewing machine. You won't need a sewing machine for it.
Applique So Janita, there's my applique. And then when you see Patrice's fancy sweatshirt, but I'm a novice and she's not. So hold your sweatshirt up, Patrice.
I'm a novice too.
Well,
You
you're
know,
there. You're a
Jerome
good
makes
novice.
sure that everybody knows that I'm a novice. So I am a novice.
Cute.
Thank you. I love this.
Yeah, it's adorable.
I love it. So, Marilyn.
So the other one, Marilyn, the other one is cute too, with the plaid, the gingham looking.
Yeah, and before we go, I have a question for Chris. Chris, have you used your Cricut yet? You know what you're doing. You got it going. Okay, there's the other one. And actually, the one that I showed had the bad stitches. There's the one with the good stitches. Yeah, I'm going to make little pillows.
Did a good job. Did them all by herself.
Yes.
Right. I did it with 80 of my favorite people in the crowd helping in the chat.
You did. They are amazing. Like always looking out, always making sure that we don't have any breakdown. So thanks, y'all. We really appreciate your help.
Yep. And Janita always makes sure there's no extra stones in the designs and stuff.
She makes sure.
And helping each other. A lot of times people will have questions and others will answer.
That's why I love the crafting community. The crafting community is so helpful, thoughtful, and just very all around supportive. And that's what makes me love what we do even more.
Yep. That's really what makes me feel like I could do anything. Because guess what? If I don't know how to do it and I get on here, you guys will lead me in the right direction. Now, don't listen all the time.
Yeah.
Don't listen all the time. But I will go back and I will look at that chat, and I usually find the answer in the chat when I go back and look at it. So
yeah,
shout out
y'all
to
are very helpful. I don't know everything, and it's awesome to have that support. And we all have experience in all of this stuff, so it's cool to have. Really need someone to show you how to edit videos. It depends, Linda, what program are you using? Because there's a lot of different video editing programs out there. So
yep.
Speaking of which, you guys and anyone else in here who has a YouTube channel, whether you just started on YouTube or whether you've been on YouTube for a while, I don't know if you guys have noticed that in some YouTube videos, people have chapters. So like there's a list of chapters in their description and you just click the timestamp of where you want to go in the person's video. Now, some may say, well, that's a hindrance because it's not, the person just cuts to the main part of the video they want to see to answer their question, and then they click off and it doesn't help. But it does still help. And what Google does is if you have chapters and there's a chapter in your video that answers a question that somebody is typing in Google, Google will search for your video and recommend your video first to answer that person's question, because and they'll point them to that specific part of the video with that chapter. If it's named that, like for instance, you could put chapters in this video and you could put how to do applique the right way, and you can
how to do applique 2 hours.
And you can put your chapter showing how you did your applique, or what if your applique is wrong, or what if your stitches, what if you have white bobbin thread, and you can show where you actually went in and you fixed your bobbin. And so Google will refer your video to the top of the list and say, hey, this person did that. So I got, I'm training somebody on how to do chapters, and she's just getting started. So if you guys want somebody to do chapters for you, let me know, because I'm trying to get this chick started in her own little business. She's has medical issues. She has to be at home. She doesn't have income right now. And, she was just really upset about, anyway, long story short, I'm trying to hook her up with her own business doing that.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me know. I'm looking for somebody for a little bit of help. Taylor can only
I will, and it's not expensive. It's affordable. So just teaching her the ropes on how to do that, and she loves learning and watching videos. So it's like a perfect fit for her.
Right.
So Nicole, just let me know, I can walk you through it. It's not if you know of anybody, we might need to do a class on that too. That would be like a 10-15 minute class, to show you how you can start a business doing that, because you can. There's a lot of YouTubers out here that would like to have chapters in their videos. And I, for one, I bore myself. So I don't want to go back and watch my own darn videos. I ain't gonna lie to you. So for somebody else to do it for me, it's like, yes, I don't have to go back and watch.
I think I only made it through like 3 of those, and I was just I did the chat. I was like, you know what? And sometimes YouTube will automatically do it for you. I don't know if there's an option that I selected, but one time they just had it up. It was all over the place.
Oh, that's me.
That's cool. I haven't seen that yet. That's a very good possibility, but I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
So they're trying to do better, and they're making improvements to our backside, to our video channels. So that would be neat if they do.
Hey, Andrea T. And then I don't think I said hi to Nicole Reeves. She came in. So, Linda, did you ever say, let's see, what video editing software you have or you'd like to learn to use? And then Chris, yeah. So Delonda is phenomenal. Now there's a Jennifer Maker who's been on for hours the last few days. And I think she does it every year because she knows people get new machines at Christmas. Mm-hmm. She's very thorough.
Yes, she is.
So, all righty. Well, thank you guys for coming on, and thank you for everyone, or thank you to everyone in the chat. We appreciate you coming and hanging out. Hopefully you laughed some, had a good time. Maybe you embroidered a little bit or got something done while you were listening.
Yes, yes. So, hopefully we didn't bore you.
I probably did, but it'll be all right.
I had a great time.
All right, well, I'm going to get this figured out. I'm going to look over here. I'm going to find the end broadcast. And then Patricia. My sister's name is Teresa. Patrice.
Yes.
I'll do this now. I'm getting ready to push the bye, so you better smile at me.
Oh,
all right. See y'all. Have a great
day. Y'all.
Bye-bye.